They told me, pum-pum-pum.
Yeah.
A newborn king to see, pum-pum-pum.
Got a family to feed, got a family to feed.
Jingle bells,
Yeah.
Jingle bells,
Yeah,
jingle
juju on that, juju
all
on that,
the way.
juju on that beat. Now
Oh,
slide,
what
drop,
fun it
hit them
is to
fuckers, stop.
ride in a one-horse
Don't stop.
open sleigh.
Don't stop.
Hey, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the field we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a. I've been down so long, you look like jingle bells. They look jingle bells. I got fake people showing fake love to me, straight up to my face. Straight up to my baby, I just need one.
It's like
good
watching
one to stay.
for the first time The Wire in 2022 feels crazy. You're like, what did everybody see in this? Because we're so far advanced based on the show, it just seems ridiculous.
But the problem, though,
Yes.
is that they were using pagers. That was even part of it. They were wondering why. It's like, why are they using pagers with cell phones? But they were using the pagers as a that was their subterfuge.
Like,
right?
and the way the detectives were, I was like, man, these cats is dumb. Well, they didn't know how to solve.
Don't stop.
They didn't know how to solve nothing. I'm like,
Yes,
yo.
they did.
I'm like,
The whole point was it was like a real police department. McNulty and what's the name be solving everything, and the captains and whatnot don't want to listen to them.
hold on. But then it would have been like, boy, this looks difficult to solve. I get it. Watching it in 2000. I watched it in 2000, what, 22, 21?
Man,
Come on,
stop.
man. I'm telling the truth. But right now, I'm watching I got 2 more episodes left of Game of Thrones. Greatest television show in the history of television.
I couldn't finish it, bro.
There is no show that compares to it.
The Wire.
Not even close.
The Wire.
There's at least,
Maybe in real time, maybe.
I hear
at
you.
least 10 shows better. Fargo's better.
Not even close.
Fargo's pretty
Not
goddamn
even
good.
close.
Every season,
Not
Fargo's
even
better.
close. There's only like 4.
But here's the thing. But here's
not
the
even
thing.
close. I could pick 2 episodes better than
I
the
gotta
entire
shoot him some bail
catalog.
because Fargo is, if you're comparing it to Game of Thrones, dude, it's far more cerebral.
The opening scene
than
of
Game
Chris
of
Rock's
Thrones is.
season of Fargo
Cerebral.
is
Yeah,
the opening
You need to-
scene of Chris Rock's season of Fargo is one of the greatest scenes in television history.
you need
Bam.
to, and it countermingles all the seasons. You're seeing these 2 kids in the background and finding out later that they're the killers in the 2 seasons later, right? But you got to spend the energy. It's like I say that Lupe Fiasco is the greatest rapper ever, but if you don't like him, you ain't gonna sit there and dissect his bars like I will. You know what I mean?
Look,
It's fire, but I'm not going as far.
there are scenes in Game of Thrones better than entire Fargo. Period.
As far as like the
Period.
grandiosity, yeah. If you're shooting for that grandiose like fire and shit
That's
blowing up,
absurd. That's an absurd take.
No, it's the truth. It's not even a joke. It's fact.
it's
The
not
Red
as well
Wedding,
written. It's not as I guarantee you, it's not as well written.
It's in medieval times. Like, it can't be. First of all, hold on. It's written very well. Now, Fargo stuff is based off of true
No,
story.
it's not. They just say that.
Well, yeah, they do say that, but they're just it's just crime. It's just a criminal story.
Damn, the Bokeem Woodbine season might be the
Hold
greatest
on.
season in history.
Nobody said it's whack. That's what I'm telling you. It's just not better than Game of Thrones. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Not
Game
even
of
close.
Thrones
Look.
is. It's not mid. It's good, but Game of Thrones is not.
You've watched 1 episode.
I
I couldn't even
one
finish
episode
it.
of the new version of it and 2 episodes of the original one. That's enough to know. 3
You
episodes.
talking
is
about you
enough
watch
to know.
House of Targaryen and then the other man. If you don't, House of
Bro,
Dragons.
I couldn't even finish it. I couldn't even finish it.
You
You just
so
don't like.
you
y'all
got
don't-
into the show and you like it, so you think it's good. Shocker! I mean, what are you talking about? It's not the best. It's not even close to the best show of all
It's
time.
the greatest show of all time.
not. It's
I
not
haven't
even close.
watched a show like this where dropped. I'm like, man, I know she did not just blow up the.
That's because no other show is killing babies and stuff. No wonder.
Fam, I'm dropping my jaw stuff like that too. Like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, but you sitting there like, boy, Chris Rock as a mobster was holy shit.
Fargo
Really
was up
good
there.
season. What you
Really
talking about?
good, but really good. But like, I mean, we've seen plenty of mob and crime and criminal stuff.
All the plot points in that season. Man, if you don't stop
It's
talking
not-
about dragons and throwing babies, you got hype.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I I don't get excited about like the fantasy stuff.
I don't like. Neither do I. Sci-fi, like Star Wars and stuff.
A little
Yes.
bit of fantasy.
There's dragons in it, my guy.
Hold on.
Most of the killing is like
You make
people
your argument
catching
you
on
want
fire
about
and
dragons
stuff.
if you want to. Now it got dragons
It's got
in it.
It's got ice dudes.
It got White Walkers and all that stuff. Like, yes, there's a tad bit of stuff in there, but it's 97% of it is just medieval times and stuff. Like,
You're insane.
You know, all right.
I'm not saying it's trash. I'm just saying for me, I couldn't.
I don't think anyone has ever said it's trash. It just ain't. I'm not a fantasy person. It's not worth it to me.
It's not fantasy.
It
Fantasy
is
is Lord of the
fantasy.
Rings. Fantasy is Lord of the Rings.
Fam, it's based on the same kind of
Not
ideology
even
as
close.
that. Yes, it is.
Not even close.
They got demons and wizards and stuff and dragons. What are you talking about?
Don't do that.
Dungeons and Dragons. It's the same thing. Dungeons and Dragons is literally a fantasy game. That's the same thing.
That same thing, family. All right.
Absolutely, it is.
Y'all ready to do this podcast so we can go home?
That new Baltimore show, the like spinoff of The Wire, was better than Dungeons and Dragons.
I have not checked that
you
out yet. I need
smoking
to check it
sherm
out.
sticks.
I hear people.
haven't even
people
watched
say
it.
it's pretty
I
good.
did watch it. What are you talking about?
No, you didn't.
Let me tell you what happened at the end.
Nah, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm talking about I didn't watch it. You smoking. I watched that series. All I got out of it is, what's his name? He was too good of a racist. I think he's a real racist. Some people act way too well at it. All right, it's like, I've been waiting for this
He
moment.
got his own podcast. He's definitely not racist.
Who is this?
What's man's name? He was Punisher.
Oh, wow. Yeah. He
Knows face.
Walking Dead guy, right? He was in Walking Dead.
He was in Walking
He
Dead.
might be. Yeah, I never watched Walking
Another
Dead.
show
so.
I couldn't make it through. Walking Dead.
Fam, what do you watch though? You
I
can't make it
watch-
through nothing.
I watch The Wire probably twice a year.
Fam, you need to grow up though.
Treme was better than that. Is better than Dungeons and Dragons. You
I've
probably
never
didn't watch
watched
Yep,
Treme.
exactly. There you go.
But it's not better than Game of Thrones.
Yes,
Not even
Seinfeld
close.
is like my comfort food.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is better. Thank you for bringing that up. Curb Your Enthusiasm is way better. Not even close.
No,
Yes.
no.
I just named 5 shows off the top of my head. I'm not
You
even
name
looking at
5
the list.
shows that you love. All right.
No. Literally critically acclaimed shows, all of them.
Game of Thrones is always in the top 3 of greatest shows of
People
all
love
time.
it, dude.
No,
yeah.
it's not.
People love Game of Thrones.
It's well received.
I'm
always in
one
the
of the
top
people
3.
I know that.
Based
Couldn't
on
watch.
what?
If you look up top 10 TV shows all time, Game of Thrones is always in the top 3, top 5. Always.
I guarantee you it's
I
not.
can tell you the ones that are usually in there. Game of Thrones, The Wire.
I'm sure Seinfeld and stuff like that is
Game
on
of
there, which is
Thrones-
not on my list.
Game
but
of Thrones, Wire, Breaking Bad,
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Oh, yeah.
Another show I couldn't watch, Breaking Bad, dude.
I never
I
watched it. I
hated
watched
his
one episode.
wife.
Better Call Saul.
Better Call
better
Saul
than
is the shit.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Not even
Way
close.
better.
You've watched Better Call Saul?
The writing
I
on
watched-
the writing
I
on
haven't
Better
watched the
Call
last
Saul
season
is the
yet.
greatest TV writing in history.
No, the greatest TV writing history is Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
No, it's not.
You know, I watched that Titans
That's
show.
another one
on,
that's better.
HBO Max. You guys seen that? The Titans on HBO
That
Max.
show sucks, so I watch it.
I thought it was pretty good.
That show is actual ASS.
Another
you wasn't-
another show that's better. They only got 1 season, but you haven't watched it yet. I think I told you about it. 000.
Doom
on
is better.
Amazon.
It's
Doom
on
Squad.
Doom
Doom
Squad is
Patrol.
better.
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol is better.
Oh man,
The acting is bad on Titans. So.
yeah, the acting is bad in everything.
No,
There ain't much good acting happening out here.
in Game of Thrones.
I guess that is good acting. Yeah.
And the acting was phenomenal in The Wire. Don't get me wrong. It was just I started too late. It was way too dated.
It's
Way
okay
too
to
dated.
not like some shit.
Oh, no, no.
Where you were disrespectful.
Let's get-
was
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
how trashy it was.
Let's get this right. Let me go ahead and clear the record. I loved The Wire. I liked it a lot, but it is nowhere near my top 10 shows of all time.
and that's totally.
But that's my fault for not watching it at all
At the time.
I mean, literally. What year did The Wire come out?
I was in Iraq, I think, when that
Oh,
was
Lord.
coming out. That
So,
was like 2000,
early 2000s.
So early 2000s. So I may have watched it about 20 years later. Like, so it's way too outdated. Like,
Yeah.
it's, you know what I mean? Now, like, it's not like watching an Alfred Hitchcock movie for the first time. Yes, that's dated, but I know what I'm about to watch in this. Something about it was just like, oh, okay.
Atlanta is better.
I got
way.
Yes,
two,
not even
I have
close.
not revisited
Way
Atlanta
better.
since the 3rd season.
It's not, you don't finish nothing, dog.
I get once I lose Look, here's what happens.
My
to
wife.
Me.
My wife, she'll love it. Oh man, this is great. And then one episode will be a little weird. Be like, I'm
done.
Good.
I
you
can't
can watch it by yourself.
It takes me away. I can't suspend the belief. Once they do something that's just so out of pocket for the character, or it just don't make sense, I'm like, all right, well, I'm watching TV. I remember that now. Now I'm done.
I have the luxury of watching Game of Thrones all the way from beginning to end since it's over with. If I watched it in live real time this last season that I'm on right now, I would have been like, this sucks. Because it's way too fast and speeding it up like that. You know, so like I will say with The Wire, it started out better than it ended to me. Like
you made it through the whole joint.
Oh yeah, I watched all The Wire.
5 seasons.
Oh yeah, I never stop watching something. Like I'll buzz a little through it. Titans, I'm all the way through that. Doom's Patrol, I'm all the way through that. Like I'll finish what I watch, even if it's whack. I'll finish it. Like I just have to. Like I already started it. I might as well.
Rolling Stone in September released 100 greatest TV shows of all time. Game of Thrones 31. Beat it.
Vikings was another one that I really liked. I don't know if
you love Game of Thrones.
No, these are actual
Rolling Stones is butt.
Vikings is actual like people on boats. There
So
ain't
was
no,
Game of Thrones.
Ain't no dragons.
Man, if you don't stop talking
Ain't
about
no
the dragons,
White Walkers.
there's only 3 dragons that exist, and the White Walkers are
The
barely
fact that
in the
the
show.
dragons exist, my guy, is what makes it
Hold
famous.
on, we ain't got no proof dragons didn't exist, all right? Because look, if you're going to sit there and tell me dinosaurs exist and pterodactyls, you're not going to sit here and act like dragons is insane. All right, a pterodactyl is a Tyrannosaurus Rex combined with a pterodactyl flying in the sky. That's what it is. Now, neither one blows fire.
Okay,
Yeah,
what about the White Walkers?
If
Explain
magic
that a little.
existed,
Now,
it would
White
still
Walkers,
exist.
yes, that's a little bit of something in it, but they're not in it as much as people think it is. They're just
It wasn't
a
the
rumor, a
fantasy
myth.
thing that I didn't like though about that. It was something happened, and I was just like, "This is no."
Now, I will say, like, and then for the time it's a lot of stuff in that show. Oh, they could never do today. Like it'd be like kids like butt naked. I'm like, wait a minute, what the? Like you could put this on TV? Now during that time, maybe it was okay. Like a baby was born, he was butt naked. I'm like, I don't know if you can show this, but they gave
I
the
think
baby.
babies can be naked on TV.
Oh, baby! So they sacrificed the baby to the White Walker.
Look at the picture they used for Game of Thrones. What's in the
They
background?
got the one dragon. That
Dragon.
exists in the world.
Geeks. Your favorite show is a geek show, just so you know.
Slap your hat, make your hat spin around like a top. I'll do the podcast when we go home. Appreciate everybody at Pivot. So I was going to getpivot.com. That's getpivot.com. That's GETPYVOT.com. Use the promo code SNEAK this podcast. Get yourself a little percentage off and free shipping. Order yourself some crew socks. Get you some long socks. You know, share the wealth amongst your family. That's GETPYVOT.com. Get Pivot socks. All right. Yo, SNEAK this podcast episode 308. George, Greg, we got a special guest in the building all the way from the great state of Oregon, the homie James.
What's up, fellas?
Glad you made it through, man.
Man, glad to finally be here, man. We've been threatening for a while, right?
Dude, there's a lot of people that I talk to through DMs who are like, you know, always like want to come on and things like that. And like I said, man, anybody come in town, you're always welcome. You know what I mean? Like, it's always welcome. As long as you can come on here and talk, you don't just stare at us, me and George talking.
Yeah.
We always welcome, man. So I'm glad you pulled up, man.
Appreciate you having me.
What's your IG and everything?
JDub 1982.
I have it on the screen and stuff like that, man. But, man, I'm glad you can sit here and listen to me and George talk a bunch of nonsense, man. Everybody, I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, share this podcast if you like this dumb show. Subscribe, review on any streaming platform that you listen to this podcast. Reviews really do help podcasts, so we definitely appreciate it. Shout out to the good folks at Sneak Apparel. That's Sneak Apparel with the sunglasses. They gave us a promo code, so we get 25% off. You use the promo code 4DIS. Like I said, man, quality. We don't lie about quality on this show. If it wasn't good quality, I wouldn't describe it as good quality. I would just say, yo, go cop these sunglasses. Quality. I mean, the box is insane, okay?
Nice.
4DIS. That's 4DISS. Get yourself some sunglasses, man. Like I said, try to copy a pair before, I don't think they'll get here before Christmas if you order now, but, man, give it a shot, man. Like I said, I love these sunglasses, man. And it's a brand that's, made by sneakerheads, kind of for sneakerheads type thing. They got shirts, socks, and stuff like that. But, man, go in there, cop yourself some sunglasses. They got a nice tortoise finish like these ones. George got the black ones. But they're a great price, worth the quality, man. Like I said, 25% off. The code is 4DIS, the number 4, DISS. You can see it on the screen, fam. Pickups. We always let the guests go first with pickups, man. Anything recently, anything new you've copped?
We were chopping it up earlier. I got those Diodora V7000, the Biso
Fire.
selectors.
He said that we grazed over them.
Yeah,
now,
y'all
I
were
never
real
seen these
disrespectful
before.
to those.
Now, I looked them
Probably
up.
Rico wasn't here that day.
I looked them up. Them joints is fire.
Yeah, my group chat was on fire about them. We months in advance.
Them joints are crazy.
I got the 24 Colades Diodoras, the yellow joints, the
Okay. The newer ones that just
Better
came out?
Together or something like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Got those. I picked up the Amaminia 4s. I got those Bodega New Balances,
Oh, you copped them?
and those joints came quick, bro.
I thought about copping them because like they kind of sat a little bit on there.
Yeah, they
And
did.
Cats was like, "Yo, they on there if you want to go ahead and grab them." And I was like, "I'm good. I spent too much money."
Talking about
recently."
this?
Yeah,
Fire. Though.
got those. Went stupid with the what is those joints? The clogs. The
Salehis.
Salehis. Got like 5 pairs of those. And only because, right, the sizing was so wild.
Yeah.
I got 2 pairs that I got to get rid of because one size is just stupid big and the other is stupid small.
Are you? Do you have any other Crocs?
I had the regular joints that you pick off the
Right.
the tab,
Now, was the
right?
size the same way?
I don't think the sizes came. I think they were like small, medium, large or some shit when I first.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I mean, mine are old, bro.
Really?
Old.
Oh, yeah, the original ones.
Yeah.
They were just baby Crocs.
I went ham on the crepes, the ones that came out like 2-3 months ago.
Oh, with the Tiffany
with
swoosh on
the
them.
Tiffany
Yeah, the
swoosh.
crepes.
Got like
Fire.
3 pairs of those. Overpaid for the first pair.
Yeah, them joints is. I just saw like a thing today. Somebody said it was like 130.
They so disrespectful. That's gonna be a pair in 10 years.
That'll still
That's
be
gonna be-
under retail.
You think so? I think head's gonna want them, bro.
I don't know, man. I couldn't. People love trying to gauge sneaker climate. I
Right.
can't gauge it anymore.
And it don't
I used
really
to be able
matter.
to. I can't tell anymore.
You just got to get what you like. That's kind of where I am. I know I like that sneaker, so I went heavy on them, and I got them. Now I wish I would have waited.
3
got it for
pairs is a
cheaper.
lot.
Why is because I didn't know I overpaid for the first one, and then I got a pair of retail on Nike, and then I saw they were under retail on GOAT. So I was,
That was
Turn
all.
that Nike one.
So this was
The
all.
best part about Nike.
That was all your fault.
it's always all my fault. It's
Yeah,
always
take that
all my
Nike one
fault.
back. I bet you ain't worn none of them.
Oh, but I got 3, so I'm fine slapping them on.
Must be
Yeah.
nice, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear that joint because I got 3 of them.
What else you got? That's it.
I think that's about it. Last few
Nice.
months.
George, you cop anything? Family?
Absolutely not.
You ever try for nothing?
Yeah, Orange Lobsters. I didn't go to Sidewalk Surfer. I should have.
What'd you try from on? Or just regular raffle things?
Cowtown and
okay.
Undefeated and
I tried.
A horrible concepts drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I tried on that. That was a couple weeks ago, but it was impossible.
See, it wasn't horrible for me. I just didn't get them. Like, I got in the queue,
Well, I couldn't even get in the queue. That was
Oh.
my issue.
Yeah, I got
I just hate wasting the time. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you get in immediately and your stuff is 12 minutes, like clearly there's a lot of people trying, but I think they canceled a lot of orders or whatever, and then did the thing where they sent people invoices. So clearly it was botted the first time.
See, they need to, whatever that queue thing does, it needs to have an option like notify you when your turn and send you like a text like you're up, and then you can go back into it.
Or just send you an invoice.
Yeah, or send it. Yeah, yeah.
That's all we really
Your
want.
notification is you're up in line. Your size is available. Send your invoice and copy. If you got 10 minutes to notice that your phone had dinged,
Exactly.
then whatever. Because sitting there in that queue and watching it, because I will say I have been in queues before where like it started at 12, then it went down to 6, then it also jumped back up to 9, it went down to 1 minute, went back up to like whatever. So
Well, they also had that weird website you had to go to. It wasn't on concept.
Yeah, they're all doing that now. All the boutique shops that have Shopify are all doing like a second site.
That's
so the
what
bots
got
can't
mine.
catch up.
My minerals up at first, right? Because you couldn't get. I'm on concepts like, yo, where they at?
Oh,
and
yeah,
someone
yeah,
in the
yeah,
group
yeah.
chat sent the actual. I'm like, how the hell? I'm supposed to just
Yeah.
divine this that it's supposed to.
You
go?
just got to have like Twitter alerts set up or being a
that was the only way I can get back into it. Because Andy has sent us the
not Slack,
soul
what's the new one?
links.
Or not
Discord?
new, but yeah, there you go. You got to like Discord alerts or whatever.
Andy has sent us like the Soul Links link, and I had the app, and I was in the app, but it didn't come up on the app for a long time. It didn't come on Concept's websites at all, or if not at all, I don't know.
It didn't. It just said available. And
Yeah.
I'm like, cool.
So
Where?
then I clicked it, but then I went back to the thing and went to the thing. Anyways, I'm gonna try on sneakers. That comes out this week, I think. On sneakers.
Wait a minute, they haven't dropped on sneakers yet?
Nope.
I'm gonna miss that.
Because I think
Wake up on
the
time.
release technically is today.
Wait, what? No, it's the 22nd.
No, I mean the release, like skate shops released today.
okay.
Sidewalk Surfer, they did the raffle tickets yesterday for pickup today.
So you didn't cop nothing? I copped. Actually, you know what?
In the sportswear
Why do
box.
sneakers look different now?
I got a few things to open up.
never
Actually,
mind.
so I got the Ugly Ducklings
I just bought those today too.
Air Max 1s when they did. Now this is I talked about it last week, but that was my first time doing like they put the picture on Sneakers app and you like scratch the picture. I had never done that before. I've always heard about people talking about it. I never done it. Went on there, got the thing. Now let me tell you something. Ugly Duckling dunks and all that, I like them. They're fire. I haven't looked at this yet. I don't know what they look like. I don't care for what the pictures look like. So I don't know. But this box right here, this box is whack.
It's the Nike sportswear box. That's
on,
classic.
fam.
That's classic.
It's a Nike. It's a Ugly Duckling.
You want a special box.
I mean, come on. Like it ain't gotta be special. It just ain't gotta be this whack orange one. This orange box is lame. Like, come on, they gotta the picture was in high definition. I scratched off. It was nice. This, I don't know about this.
How is the suede on them joints?
I
Though?
don't know. First time opening the box. Oh, shite.
It's two. You need them both out, right? Ain't they two different colors?
Wait, what?
I thought, or is it two separate pairs?
No, it's two separate pairs.
Two separate
the
pairs.
orange ones. Good Lord.
Look at that King and Duck on the back.
Okay, this is nice. This is nice, and it ain't super stiff.
King and Duck.
That store still exists, I think.
Stiff. That's what I was afraid of.
Shout out King and Duck. I hope y'all still exist.
They still in business.
Take them yellow laces out.
Yeah, these laces got to be replaced. The other ones don't. The other ones look
Is
good.
there a pair of spare laces in there?
Not in that one.
Not in this.
Oh,
shoe.
here it is. I got brown ones though. I put white ones.
Yeah,
in
but that's the
these.
color of the tongue though. White would look better than yellow, but brown would look better.
Like,
than
I don't know
yellow,
if I'm keeping. This got too much suede. Though.
What you too much suede?
So you can have an overload on suede, bro.
I don't know, but
You can have an overload on suede. Suede is always really nice in subtlety, but an entire shoe
okay,
this
I
big.
feel you. Maybe the swoosh should have been like
These
leather
are
or something.
Thanksgiving dinners.
Yeah, these look like you about to actually eat the duck. I don't know about these, man. I don't think they whack.
They're definitely not whack. They just need. If you swap the laces, I bet you'd be like, ooh.
I just don't wear colors like this. Like I mean, I wear green olive pants all the time. Maybe I will keep these. I don't know.
Denim shorts, white
Who wear
tee.
colors
You can
like
get
this?
that off.
What?
You ain't even got it.
Man, that's cheat code.
You ain't even
White
got it.
white tee, yes.
white
thank
tee,
you.
denim shorts.
I remember
You get
cats.
that
I used to
off.
argue with cats all the time about fits, and they'd be like, "Fam, you want a white tee with it?" Thanks, fam. Thank you. All
White
right,
tee,
doesn't
denim?
qualify.
Hey, man, come
Cats
on.
be like, "Yo, you go to the polo store, get a polo." Thank you. That's cheating too. That doesn't count as like you put the fire
you
fit together.
Literally could put it on right now. What you wearing? And it'll
really
be
could.
fine. What are you talking about?
Hold on, you can because we just wear whatever now with whatever.
Well, no,
like
you
I'm
gotta-
not trying to match it up.
You got a green beanie on. Huh? Look kind of fire, actually. Look.
You know, I
Yeah,
do
you
my thing.
Look like you ready for the.
I'm not
J.
talking about the
Crew-
beanie looks fire. The beanie with the shoe, you holding it right there.
Oh,
the J Crew.
you're right. Make sure that shoe get on camera, George. You like to put stuff on camera. Make sure they see it. Dang. Hello. Oh, and for everybody, we open an Ugly Duckling
King and Duck.
Air Max ones. Cats that listen to the podcast in the car be like, "Yo, y'all don't even say what y'all be opening. Y'all
That'd
just
be me, bro. Oh, these fire. How the tongue? Oh man, supple, bro, supple. Man, that red, man. I don't know about that red. You was like, what they talking about?
Cats be having to guess. This is cool, man. I ain't mad at them. They'll sit in the closet for a good time, just
Every
like
shoe is overpriced these days.
just like some other Air Maxes. Shout out to the homie Matt. Is he the original Shoe Hefner or is he just Shoe Hefner?
I mean, I don't know if there's more than one. I assume he's the only
Well,
one.
I always come across these other sneaker pages that be like, "Yo, I'm the real Shoe Hefner, OG Shoe Hefner." I'm like, all right. Some of them probably listen to the podcast. Like, I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like the mics were cutting out.
I don't know how to answer the question because like he like worked at Nike Vault and like how long have these other shoe Hefners been around? Because he's been around for a long time.
Who knows? Bless ups to him, family. So he sent us. a package, and he told me, he asked for the address. I said, all right, cuz, I mean, you guys send us nothing, man. So I have no idea what it is, but he said that I must open it on the podcast.
Hopefully it's orange lobsters from Undefeated release.
So this bag is is heavy, all right? So I don't know what's in it. So, man, shout out to the homie Matt. You know, like I said, that's the shoe Hefner. I'm going to go ahead and open this. Do my mic, I feel my mic is, like, cutting out.
I don't have headphones.
Yeah, oh, see, that's right. Man, like, what's up with this thing? Hold on. Microphone is right, man. Anyway, so.
These ones are okay?
Yeah, y'all sound perfect, though. I feel like every time I, like, the smallest moment I stop talking. Holy shit, what the heck is this, a parachute?
Maybe he's starting a clothing brand.
Right here.
Bam.
You gonna be able to catch it? Here, I'll throw it to you, then you throw it to George. Yeah, oops. Ooh, that was close.
He's starting a bag brand?
Is that what this is?
It looks like a bag.
Let me go ahead and read this. It says, Greg, I'm sorry this bag not be up to your standards to use in the streets of Paris, but enjoy it. It says go to shoehefner.com. I'm going to have that on the screen. He must got a website and slang some stuff now.
Oh, that's dope, though.
I had no idea. Let me see this. Good Lord.
That's for carrying your bags to the sneaker shows.
This joint is to carry a kid in.
You know what this is?
Ooh.
So no, hold on. You know what this is? Honestly, like because you probably haven't seen pictures of Matt, but you've seen pictures of Skate when they go to like
Rose Bowl and all that stuff. Yeah. Right. I seen him at sneakers. You know what these are? I saw him at Complex Con.
I know, but like really, what it is for like when they go to like I forgot what the thing at the Rose Bowl is called.
Vintage sales and all.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. It's them bags they be carrying because he always got one of these bags on his things. But fam, are they this big?
Yeah,
I think Matt could fit in one of these. I could fit in one of these. Man.
You see how much stuff that Skate buys. I mean,
fam, this is the biggest bag of all time. That's not even a joke. This joint is fire though. Fam,
what's up?
This joint, I could get inside this. You could carry me to the pod, George. Look at this. Damn. Look at this. This is my entire body.
The logo is not Jordan 5, but
Jordan 6.
The 6 had the regular.
Man, you know nothing about sneakers, fam. Jordan 6 has lace locks.
Jordan 5 has lace locks too, you freak.
Jordan 5 got the big lace lock.
That's why I said they're not 5s. So 6s were the first ones that had the regular cylindrical lace lock?
Just that one. The 5 has a cylindrical lace lock, but it's inside that clear plastic.
I actually like how he did the logo.
This joint is fired. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. You didn't have to send us this bag. Sorry, you got to watch us open this, James. I'm joking. This bag is some high quality. This will be military grade.
That Cordura.
Yeah, this that Duluth.
Duluth.
This is Carhartt.
And a travel kit.
He leave you a note on your back? Yeah, and he got us a little Jason Mark travel kit.
You got to send him the emoji. They're like this.
Like this, a salute, fam. But
and it's camo too.
I should get in this bag and you should see if you can pick me up.
He put a personalized neighborhood note on there.
No joke. We will take a picture after the pod. I'm gonna get inside of it and you pick it up. James will take a picture of us. I'm gonna post it.
I got you.
This joint is fire, man. I appreciate that, man. I can carry podcast stuff in this.
Yeah.
I carry soccer stuff like this. When you go to soccer for the kids, oh, yeah, this joint is fire. And it got the laptop. Fit the MacBook little pouch right here.
Camping. Throw a couple sleeping bags in that joint.
I don't do stuff like that. But
you don't camp?
Fam. I'm
he had a bad experience.
What?
Yeah, you also went to Iraq, though. So you'd have been through some stuff. So you can hang out outside. I can't go outside like that.
You can't be out there?
Like, every time I went camping, I came back with mad diarrhea.
I know. I don't want to make it seem like your boy out here just camping, but
his family is too rich to go camping. They rent houses.
They go glamping.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I definitely rent a cabin. Now, don't
you
get
the
me
cabin
wrong.
near the beach.
Oh yeah, I'll be in the forest, but I'm in an actual log cabin. Like I got like a moose head on the wall,
log cabin,
and a bearskin rug. That's how we camp. Bearskin rug, butt naked. That's how I camp.
You're a weird person.
Shout out to the homie Matt for the bag. Your tag don't say nothing?
Yeah, I just told you. It has a personalized neighborhood message on it.
What it say? You not going to read it?
No.
Lame.
Personalized.
What it say? West Side Crips? Lame. Huh?
No.
Man, appreciate you, Matt. Releases, fam. What come out this week?
Let's see here.
Come on, fam. Do these releases some justice.
Well, today was a big day. There was like, what, 6 things on sneakers?
Get us excited.
Gorge Green, Jordan 1 High OG.
Those are still sitting.
I haven't even looked. Off-White Terraforma. I'm sure you cop. You love everything.
I didn't know they caught today. They dropped today.
Let's see here. Those Ugly Ducklings, supposedly on the normal release, was today.
Mm-hmm.
Stussy, Penny 2, JWowws.
Anybody like those?
Penny two heads, I guess.
Penny 2.
You know, there's someone out there with every variation.
Of course, Penny Hardaway.
I'm a Penny 2 lover, but not this JWoww colorway.
The green one is okay. I mean, the black one's okay. It's
Somebody
not that bad.
screenshotted finding those social status ones for like 100 shipped somewhere.
Yeah, they're at all the outlets.
Yeah.
I see the picture of the thing.
I got them sitting in my closet.
Yeah, them joints is at the outlet, at Tanger Outlet, like ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's probably not $100. That's less than half price. That's like they were like $210.
No,
I got the cream
No, they weren't
ones.
that high, were they?
Yes.
Oh, because they were 30% off. You got the cream ones?
The cream ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were 30% off. All wall stuff was 30% off, and something with a back wall with no cover. I don't know if that matters.
Hash wall.
Yeah, whatever that's called.
Yeah, but that ain't 100 shipped.
Nobody was looking at them either. They're being overlooked.
You gonna hoop.
That's why they're 100 shipped, because they're overlooked.
Penny 2s and penny 1s, that catapulted the penny line. You would think the penny line is the greatest line of all time just off them 2 shoes.
Yeah.
Just them 2 shoes.
I mean, I had the penny ones.
Fire.
Fire.
Legendary.
I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know. Like, I want those.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Jordan 7, Quai 54, suck. Comment? No.
They're just blue. I mean, they should have made those Luka Doncic or something.
They definitely suck.
They're just blue. They're like USA.
There's not a lot of stuff that. Orange Lobsters come out in 2 days.
We'll definitely try. Hopefully. I just need to wake up.
You know what? I think I realized what you hate. The midsole.
Of what?
The Orange Lobsters.
Josh got them, and he sent a picture of them, a video. Vibrant. Not mad at
Of
them.
course they are.
They look better in that video that he sent than I thought they do. It's not the midsole. It's just
No, I think you hate them because
no.
of the midsole.
Okay, I've never said I hated them. Don't be making up stuff.
Oh, no, you hate them.
They're not in the top 2 or top 3 lobsters.
They're number 1. That's all right.
I don't understand how orange lobster catapulted to number 1 in so many people's hearts.
What's
What's the word you just said?
Dude. It's the new.
What?
Vibrant. That's why.
Yeah, they just knew.
It's the new. It's the newness.
Cats don't know what they talking about.
And it's you can actually probably try and get them. You might have a chance to get these. You ain't getting
These joints
anything
are
else.
not better than reds. They're
Yes, they
not
are.
better than blues.
Yes, they are.
You being wild different. Now you want to put them at 3? Man, go ahead, bruh.
Number 1.
All right, man.
Yeah, the midsole is why you hate.
What's the midsole? Is it speckle?
It's black.
It's black?
The midsole is black. That's why you hate them.
Let me go ahead and look at my graphic I created. No. I like that. I'm okay with that.
No, you don't.
I like it. I'm okay with it, fam.
No, you don't.
What else come out? That's it?
Hold on a second.
I don't think a ton. You might as well say everything.
What's that?
You might as well say everything that's coming out.
I'm just checking a different picture of the other ones to see if all the other colorways have black midsoles. I think that's why you hating, because the other colorways are darker, so you can't. It doesn't make as much difference. But with the bright orange and against the black,
All
it would
the
look
other
better if it
ones,
was
all
white.
the other, I think all the other lobsters had the same color midsole as the shoe, I think.
Huh?
Wasn't the midsole
No,
red
they're-
on lobster,
no,
dark
they're
red?
black on all of them.
They're black on all of them? Even blue lobsters?
Yep.
Oh. I'm okay with it. I love them. They're just not in the top 3 to me.
You're a hater.
Oh, come out.
They're even black on the green and purple ones too. That's why I just went back to look at all the pictures.
Purples
Yeah.
are way better and
Black
green are better.
midsoles. Wow.
Red, blue, purple, green, orange, and that's it.
Look, can I just be involved? Can I get a pair?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to play.
I just want to
That's
pair.
it.
Yellow lobster don't have a black midsole. It's
That's
red.
what-
It's like burnt red or whatever.
That's where we're at right now when it comes to stuff like this. It's like, I'm never going to get those. I just want one. I just
Yeah,
want
just
something.
what-
Man, it's not my favorite, but I just
No
want
one's
something.
gonna come in here with a blue lobster size 12. I'm like, oh no, them ain't the orange fan.
What else, George? That's it?
Nah, there's other stuff. Jordan 13 University blue and black.
Oh, that's some like ones that Chris Paul used to play in when he was with the Hornets or whatever.
I don't know.
They fire. I mean, it just. When was the last time?
Jordan 13.
No, they suck.
When was Chris Paul was on the Hornets? Like,
Oh,
so
3 teams ago?
So them joints, them joints about what, 10 years old? Like they're too late. They're 10 years too late.
That's always the case, though, ain't it?
And those right there, if you're gonna come out with those, you got to put a CP3 on them. You got to put a 3 on them. I'm
People
sorry.
might be excited.
They gotta be
Except
excited.
for Kanye. Everybody else will be.
Kanye not wearing them.
He
He ain't got no CP3.
gonna be tweeting all about. Don't buy these.
CP3 PEs.
Undefeated Air Jordan 37 flight jacket. What else? That might be it.
A Jordan 3 flight jacket.
Yeah, because Jordan 2 Chicago comes out the next Wednesday, it looks like. So that would be the end of our... No, it's further out than that. Sorry. Today's the 20th?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it.
Dang.
Outside of
it.
lobs, it's a whack week.
It's a holiday.
Oh, no,
week.
it is. It's a whack week. You can say it.
I mean, yeah, fine. It's a whack week, but it's
Those
a holiday.
Salahis, the New Balance, the pink ones.
They already came out.
I thought they don't come out till later this week.
I mean, unless they coming out again, but them definitely already came out.
That one Twitter account, what is it, Sneaker Files or whatever, that always has the pictures early. They did the emoji that you hate the most about the Jordan 11 that's coming out for next holiday. They didn't say what the colorway is, but apparently it's the emoji you hate with the 2 eyes bugging out.
Wait a minute.
You staring.
So it didn't even have like
It basically was like, we've seen the pictures, but we can't say what they are kind of thing. Like that's what I'm assuming that's what the emoji meant. It was like the 11 coming out 23 holiday, and then that emoji that you hate.
What could they possibly come out with? I just text y'all like the links to the preview of all the Jordans or whatnot. What could they possibly
That
come
14
out with?
is one of the worst shoes in human history.
I haven't even gone down
We're not even there yet. I don't care, but
I mean, look, obviously, there ain't too much to talk about this week. And if I didn't say it already, we're not doing a podcast episode next week. The next episode we do will be Sneaker Awards. And if I didn't say, hope everybody have a good holidays and Merry Christmas and stuff like that, because I'll probably forget to say it at the end.
don't forget Hanukkah and Kwanzaa too.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all of the above. Festivus, whatever you celebrate, man. Like, go ahead and, have a good old time with your family.
Tomorrow is early signing day for college football.
Yes.
We know ASU about to sign a trash class again.
Nah, we got some tricks up our sleeves. We got a nice young quarterback out here out of Oregon, getting ready to go ahead and get this offense flying down the field. We got to figure out if we got some allegations or anything coming down the wire, but, we'll figure it out.
They're excited about your new coach hire.
Yeah, he 32?
I mean,
Offensive coordinator out of Oregon?
I mean, it's embarrassing that somebody at that age is superseding me, so I'm angry, but sure.
No, we just getting old, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
but George
Damn.
could have done something like that. He just refused. George still could do something like that. He
He knows
refuses
I'm
to.
too lazy to do anything.
Yeah, so go ahead and know it.
I'm still going to hate.
You sat there sitting courtside at U of A. You should be sitting there trying to get on the staff.
Throwing signs up at the game.
You should be sitting there with the staff, advising.
We're gonna get at that age eventually, dude, where you looking at who's that young man running for president?
You right.
Me. Oh, you talking about somebody else in the future? Yeah, you're right. Not me.
Yeah, we gonna be.
That you want, fam? Look at pictures of Obama when he started, and pictures of Obama 8 years later. It looked like he aged 45 years. No, thank you.
I think Lincoln has the worst example of that.
Yeah, and he wasn't even there 8 years because they assassinated
They
him.
killed his ass.
Ugh,
But
just
just that Civil War years aged him like 40 years.
That's crazy. Civil War was his internet.
Yeah, just ran through him.
Not LA Times, New York Times did an article about all the stuff like the blunders in Russia. Fam, you want to talk about some? I mean, it's not funny that's people dying and stuff because like clearly what the war is just poor people being sent to kill other poor people. So I'm against
Which is
it.
war.
But like, right, war in general. But like some of the blunders from Putin that they covered, fam, you want to talk about some funny stuff.
I haven't even seen nothing like that. I ain't even paid no attention. That's something that just came out recently.
They just published it 2-3 days ago. They said like
Blunders.
They said they knew where the Ukrainian at the very beginning of the war, before it started, or I guess as it started, I guess they shot a bunch of cruise missiles to like hit Ukrainians' air defenses, and I guess it missed, which happens. That's not the embarrassing part. But apparently Ukraine flew like 90% of their jets to one location somewhere else in the country to like regroup. And Russians figured out where it was, but took 3 days to strike. And by the time they strike, they were all gone again. It's like, how do you take 72 hours?
Probably couldn't believe. No, seriously,
Yeah,
no.
they
We
probably
need
need a
someone else to look at
confirmation.
this.
They're like,
Like-
no, somebody else come let us know.
Fam, the difference, because people talk all the time about, you know, like Russian bots and cyber terrorism and everything. And like, they've been given way too much credit over the years for like how intelligent they are. The U.S. intelligence service, which obviously overestimated how good Russia's is, the U.S. intelligence service runs circles around most of these
100%.
other countries. It's crazy. And probably like Israel is probably even better than us. I mean, you could, I don't know if you
I think Israel
Have
gets
noticed
most
any
of
of that?
their military stuff from us. anyway.
probably, but yeah, I mean, they're, you know, being where they are in the world, they have to be a little bit more on alert than we do.
Well,
you know
which
what I
is
mean?
why
So-
we give them so much money,
Right.
right? Because that's where they are in the world, and it's good to have a friend.
But fam, that article had me dying laughing. They were, and like again, like I said, I'm not laughing by any means about young poor people going to die in a country they don't live in, because obviously that's horrendous. But they talking about Putin, like his mental state is like breaking down, and damn.
See, I don't be believing a lot of that stuff. So.
The interviews were from like his internal people, like
Yeah,
the
they say
ones
he's
that-
been isolated for some years.
Yeah,
but he's
since
like-
COVID
since
started,
COVID.
like
Yeah,
the-
but he's like got some type of disease or something, doesn't he? He's like
No, he
sick.
he didn't want people around him from COVID.
Oh.
he was afraid of COVID.
Yeah, I remember that originally, but I thought they said he has something too. Like he's always had something.
I hadn't heard that, but it's possible.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Anything that we ever hear about him is speculation and third-hand knowledge.
Stuff that
you know.
comes out of there, China and all that stuff. Hey, fam, they'll let us know one way or another.
well, you'll find out about it 10 years later. But yeah,
Yeah.
bam, hilarious.
Jordan Spring 2023 stuff. Obviously, like I said, we don't got a whole bunch of ton of stuff today, but I thought we can go through those and talk about it. Obviously, the first one on the list is the white cement Jordan 3.
Fire.
Now, them joints are $210.
Who cares?
Oh no, you care. All right. Now we copping. All right, but
You know why
and
I
know what-
don't
and first
care,
of all,
but I
yeah,
can't
you don't
say
even
it.
say that. Yeah,
I
don't
can't
even do
say
that.
it, but you know why I don't
Don't
care.
even say I don't care. Don't do that. Fam, them joints is fire. All right. These right here could be the greatest 3 of all time. Okay. To me. Okay. Now, black cement 3s will always reign supreme over all of them. They come out a black version like this remastered. Incredible. Black cement 3 and white cement 3 should always be number 1 and number 2 when it comes to Jordan 3s. Period.
Nah, because I'm on yours.
No.
Yeah.
Jordan, come on, fam.
I think you're talking in line, right?
In line, come on. Like, I'm a man, your 3s are extremely super duper fire, but I'm going to not disrespect white cement 3s
It's not
or black cement.
disrespect. It could be 1 and 3. It's not disrespect.
It's disrespect.
No.
No. It's wild disrespect.
Wild disrespected would be saying what you said about the show earlier. That's wild disrespect.
No. That's not wild disrespect saying that it's the greatest show of all time to me. Wild disrespect would be like, that show sucks. Mine is better. That's wild disrespect. Yeah, facts.
You said it's putting something third is disrespect.
Women's, I'm sorry, which I don't know why you want this so bad. The Jordan 1 High OG white cement.
Because I looked at it as a supreme.
I knew
low.
you thought that. Them joints suck, man.
I
I
that's
get
harsh.
it.
That's harsh.
I get it, but you don't like cement like that. Or elephant print.
Which pair are you talking about?
Right here.
Oh, the women's pair?
No, it's not women's. I don't know why on this
Sorry,
website.
Oh, it's off. Okay.
Yeah, the titles of
said
each
you-
Snickers is on the top.
Yeah, got it.
And they got so many ads on this page. Like,
That's
man,
what
get
was
this
happening with me.
garbage
Yeah.
out of here.
The reason why you think it looks tacky or sucks or whatever is because it's too much elephant, because it's a
I
high.
would
But if
say
it was
that.
a low, fire. You already know it would be.
If it was an OG Jordan 1 low, with that like that, you like that still?
If it was blocked more, if it was blocked more like Supreme, because you're never going to get a Supreme low dunk ever again.
Yeah, but
I mean,
one of the things, I mean, you don't know. I mean, they came out with the Stars one again.
Supreme's entire brand has basically already fallen off the map the last couple of years or whatever, and them cats still ain't coming back making stuff to like get them more relevant again.
What do you mean they fell off the map?
It ain't as special as it was.
It ain't as special, but falling off the map is strong, man. Cats, we
Stuff
still had
nothing sells out anymore.
No, the box logo last week.
stuff.
did.
Stuff sells out,
What,
just
like
not
hoodie or
It was a
no, no.
sweater, sweatshirt.
Stuff
Yeah.
stuff sells out, just not everything sells out anymore. stuff still sells out. It's just like this, this size, that color. That's it. It's just not
some
everything.
underwear anytime you want now.
Yeah,
It's
like the
Target.
underwear, socks, all that stuff is always on there. The thermals, like things like that. All of the accessories still sell out. You know, maybe not all of them, but you know, cigarette lighters, pocket knives, stuff like that always sell out. Certain jackets, but they just got too crazy with the designs. It's not necessarily like it sucks or it isn't tight anymore. It's just like they come out with a Yankees pack a little while ago and it got Chinese symbols all over it.
They wild with it sometimes.
Yeah, like they just came out with a collaboration with something else and it had like dragon faces and stuff all over it and like Buddha or
Yeah, they had the duck down
Listen,
thing though. That was dope.
Supreme used to be so fire that people that don't even buy Supreme would say, "Oh, it's fire." That's how fire Supreme was. Now it's just
but you've never said Supreme was fire.
Yeah, I did back in the day.
Yeah, but you're talking about way back in the day. We're young. I'm talking about like in the last.
No, like beginning of the podcast, I was fine with it. You and Simple take it too far. You be sending pictures on a thread talking about like
Fire.
This is fire. This is fire. Fam, everything they have is not fire, but they got a lot of fire.
No, the stuff that we send in a thread is fire. Not everything.
Not all of it.
But you talking about Kiss clothing, but
Fire.
Supreme clothing ain't on that.
Not even close.
No.
It's not
ALD
even- not
and
even
Kiss,
clip.
probably the two best
LD for
clothiers
certain.
ALD though
on the planet,
they
but
gonna
it's
break
way
your
too
pockets,
expensive,
bro.
ALD.
That's what Kip. I mean, Mercer pants were 100 and whatever before pants were 100. The only pants that were 100 back then was like 7s and.
But you can still get like
What was all them
more.
you can still
jeans?
get like a
Republic.
cardigan
Yeah.
for 170, 180. ALD cardigan cost you 400.
See, the problem with stuff like that is like, and this is for me. Now, you staying out where you stay at, where it's cold a lot and rainy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, $170 on a fire hoodie is a lot of money, but it seems like an extreme lot of money when you live here.
And you can only wear it 2
And you
months out of the
can
year.
literally only wear it for like a little bit of a block of time.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because then it's like, dang. And then like a lot of the clothes, like hoodies and stuff we think are fire, they sit in our closet and you just like waiting for it to get just a little chilly. Like honestly, today is like 68. I would have wore a hoodie outside because it's 68. Really, a t-shirt would have been just fine. Like it wasn't like, ugh, it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I mean? So but in Arizona, you just a little bit of cold. Now in the morning, it was freezing. It was 32. But in the daytime, just a little bit of cold. Like, oh yeah, let me get the hoodie. Let me go ahead and get the ski mask. Let me get the
Ski mask,
Let me get the baklava. Let me get the baklava. Let me get that joint on. Yeah, them Jordan. I'm not mad at them. I don't know. The black laces, I don't like them. The Supreme Dunks you talking about, they had blue on them. Like they had color on them. But they were royal blue.
What are you talking about?
I feel like those Supreme Dunks had royal blue on them at somewhere, didn't it?
Fam, are you okay?
No, I'm asking a question. Didn't
No,
it?
man, the original one?
That's a question mark. Didn't it? It's okay.
Scooby Doo.
Supreme.
I take for me these white cements. Nah, they don't move me. But I feel like the inline Jordan stuff ain't for me. They for someone probably about 10 years older than me.
It had blue on the collar or whatever. That's not enough to really. But that's the first thing I thought of was that blue.
No blue on this shoe? What are you talking about?
On the Supreme Dunk, I'm looking at it right here. Blue inside the collar.
What dunk are you looking at?
The one that looks like that one.
Okay, well, that's not even the one I was thinking of. I'm thinking of this one.
How on earth are you which one? You thinking about black cements when you look at a white cement shoe? The heck are you talking about?
White cement shoe. The shoe was just cement. It's not white cement. It's
The
just
shoe was called White Cement Jordan. It says Jordan 1 High White Cement.
what, fam? The shoe is just all elephant print except the
Yes.
part on the toe box and
hold on.
the mid panel.
It's white and elephant print.
That's
The Supreme Dunk is white and elephant print.
There's a lot of black on that shoe. The swoosh is black. The collar's black. The laces are black. We ain't playing that game.
Yeah, but you know how Jordan
looks
is
more
with
like
their-
this one.
with their colorway names.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not saying that part is wrong. I'm saying when I looked at it, I was like, that's not even the one I would buy. I would buy the other one.
Yes, I'd buy the other one too, but I'm saying this Jordan 1 High is reminiscent of the Supreme Dunk Low.
That's fine, but that's not the one that I thought of. I thought of the other one because that's the one I like.
What about the women's oil green 4?
I like that better than I like any of the other two. If that made an amends. But then again, like we were talking about earlier, Jordan 4, I put it on the feet, and I'm like,
He said Jordan 4s don't look good on him. He wore a 12. You both wear 12s. He got them Koi's on though. George, you like these?
Yep. I mean, it's a women's shoe, so it's not for me, but yeah, it's fire.
If it was for you, would you cop? Would you be interested in keeping?
I'm gonna say no just because you already know I don't keep anything. So,
well, this is your
but
opportunity to act like you keep.
I like colors that look like olive. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I like the colorway too.
I ain't mad at it. I've seen the color be called oil green. I've seen it be called seafoam. What about these Jordan?
well, this is the official thing.
Oh,
So
the
that was
oil
like
green?
just a guessing before. Or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these ones come out February 9th. I'm gonna have the dates and stuff on the screen too. What about these true blue ones? Highs.
They look too much like those other ones that we had from like 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, there's
still have
something
them in
about
my
these that look
closet.
familiar.
They suck. I mean, they don't suck, but they suck. You know what I mean?
They look like kid shoes to me. This looks like something I get for my son.
They do look a little kiddish. Boy, this ad on this Nice Kicks website
Yeah,
is
it's obtrusive.
ridiculous. Huh? I hate you, Nice Kicks. Oh, I hate you so much.
UNCs are wildly overpriced.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, not,
Playoffs.
No, playoff.
yeah, I
13s?
skipped one.
God, playoff 13s are
Well,
210.
UNCs are 15 at 15.
Hold on. These playoff 13s, first of all, playoff 13s, if I had to rank 13s, they're not in the top 5. Not even in the top 7.
I mean, they only look fire when one human on the planet wears them.
Michael Jordan.
That's
it.
I mean, but
It
you
look
can't
like
go
dog
wrong.
shit when
you can't
everybody
go
else
wrong
wears
with a pair of these and like all just
Fam.
sweatshirt, sweatpants. I mean,
You got to be 6'5", or you got to have small feet to wear 13s. I'm sorry, they look like dinosaur
or you got to
feet.
actually be hooping. You got to be only on the
You
court.
can't be a point guard wearing those at like 5'11", wearing like a size 10.
No, I'm talking about the old man who need all the support. he had LA Fitness.
You better
know
be
what I
wearing
mean? This-
LeBrons or Kobe 20s or whatever that Achilles Kobe was.
I need all the support.
Yeah, I've never cared for these. I never liked the
I
circle
didn't
around
actually
Jordan
add the
Lyco.
LeBron Grinches or whatever to my cart, but I wanted to.
The LeBron Christmas shoe?
Yeah.
That shoe. Why?
I wanted to add it to my cart.
Why?
I like it. We like Grinches. Why wouldn't we like that one?
That's not the same color as Grinch's.
Fam, it's close enough. Don't do that.
Fam, don't do that.
Look at the color of that can you got right there. I'm sure that's not Grinch color, but it's close enough.
This is closer to Grinch's than those LeBron
No, it's
Christmas
not.
shoes.
Don't
You saw
do
the
that.
LeBron
I
Christmas
did
shoe?
see him.
It's not even close.
don't do
But
that.
I feel him though. You know, it's around the same family. Of
You ain't gotta be nice just because you're a guest on the podcast. You could tell them that they look nothing like it.
Fam,
Don't be
this
nice. to
color
them.
right
Hey,
here,
it reminded me.
close to Grinch, same thing.
I thought of the.
This might be the color of that LeBron,
Act.
actually. Close enough. It looked like Dusty Grinch. You put the Grinch suit on, you got it dusty. When you rolled around in the dust outside,
If
LeBron's.
you gotta think and picture all that stuff, it ain't close to Grinch. If you gotta roll outside in the dirt and light,
Oh, you don't have. You have to, not me, because I said it's Grinch.
them joints is booty.
I had my
LeBron
Grinches for
Grinchmas.
all of 2 weeks. Sold the hell out of them joints. Had to have them. Had to have them.
The what?
the Grinches. The
Oh, you had them?
had to
I
have
will
them.
never
had
sell
to
them.
have
I
'em.
might never wear them, but I ain't never sell them
Had
either.
to
You
have
regret
them.
that?
No, not really.
Really?
No.
See, but that's the thing. If you don't regret it, then you can't worry about it. You know what I mean?
It's basketball shoes, dude. Where am I wearing basketball shoes?
Yeah, but Grinches are an exception.
I know, and that's why I had to have them.
Not even an exception like I must wear it, but an exception of like must keep and have to have. No?
Yeah.
You about to go out? Oh, I felt like
Just holding that was like.
I'm holding on to like the mocha ones for that reason. Had to have them.
You got mocha ones
I
too?
got mocha ones.
Fire.
I love them.
You ever worn them yet?
Nope.
He used to think they were trash.
No, I didn't.
You know what I've
Don't
worn
even
more
do
than
that.
mocha ones? My Travis ones.
What don't you got, fam?
Oh, I don't got the Jordan ones, the Lost and Founds.
Okay.
I ain't got those.
This cat got mochas, Travises.
He got those.
He got on Koi's. That's my first time seeing those in person. And he brought them to the podcast.
Hey, it was much.
It took
I
an
had my
out-of-state
daughter.
guest to see Koi's.
I had my daughter in the closet. Like, what's cool? What should I wear? She pull it out. She wanted me Aspens. That's like her favorite shoe. I have.
Aspen, what? Kith?
Kith, Aspens.
Oh, really? Fire.
she loves
Underrated.
That was Kith Aspen was the most excited I've ever been about checking out on a website in my entire life. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. You at Kith and said thanks.
No, it was a great pair. I
Nah,
doubled
because
up
it
on
was
that
a
too, so-
competitive release. It wasn't like any of the stuff these days. It was like
I was
the
definitely
releases
mad.
right now, and you know what I mean? It was like before bot protection, and
You had to be on.
might
your
even
shit.
have been before bots. I don't remember.
Oh, no, bots were there because Foods had. I remember someone put online. They had a box of like 12.
Oh,
Kith
okay.
sent them a box of 12.
Yeah, bots
it
existed,
was the-
but they were still low key like like a rumor.
It's the only time that Hannah has ever tried
Assumption.
to help me on like a non-sneakers website, and like actually she's trying super hard to get them. That's how much I want.
And them joints dropped at night.
And I still,
Yep.
I think
Dark
I wore
30.
them. Yeah,
Dark 30.
I think
like
I wore
midnight,
them not
right?
that long ago.
Yeah, that was crazy when they used to drop stuff like that at nighttime. Like, you had to pay attention, stay up. I used to be watching a show. I got to pause this joint because something about to happen. Like, you had to really pay attention when, like, stuff like that dropped. And that was during, like, was that the first mid Ultra Boost? Because that was during the height of Ultra Boost.
It was either that one or
It was the
blue
first uncaged. No, the first uncaged one was the Soul Box, which I got.
Fire. You got
Soul
that, too? This guy is crazy.
one. Everything.
Hey, man, but that era
cover
of
my rack.
sneakers, the
I
running,
was about to say you got all the European joints. Huh?
the European
from
runners,
Germany.
I was into that. I got the I got another story for another day, but
You could tell it. This is a podcast.
so I was gifted the off-white white Jordan ones, the European.
You were gifted them?
I was gifted them.
And you still got them?
I still had them about 6 months ago when I traded them for a watch.
God, what kind of watch you trading for? Automir? Oh, what is that?
Breitling.
Dang, someone gave you a Breitling? What them white off-white goes for?
It was like 8,000.
God!
But it was this crazy deal I had to send. We both sent. I sent the shoes to someone. He sent the watch to Breitling, and it had to get authenticated and rewound and all that stuff. And it needed a new crystal. And then they sent the watch to him, and then he sent them both to us. It took like 3 months.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, it's worth it if you got
getting
what
a
you
watch
wanted.
authenticated is crazy.
What-
Must be
you remember
nice.
when you used to be able
We
to
got
do
a
that?
real rich person in the room.
No, you go to I did this through
Got on
the
Koys and Breitlings.
I did this through the
Crazy
the
combo.
Asics New Balance runners thing on Facebook.
Thread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be in that. Then they kicked me out.
What they kick you out for?
I kicked out twice. I don't know, being inactive or something. I don't
Asics is
know.
trash.
No,
Nike only.
Fam,
You was in there
you
wild.
must don't know how much Asics and New Balance my closet got.
Y'all be disrespectful.
My closet
Y'all
and
be
Asics.
disrespectful.
I disagree.
No.
I think we show
He be wild.
plenty
Yo,
of respect to
New
Asics.
Balances.
Y'all show love
What?
more than most.
There was a period of time on the podcast you was being kind of low key disrespectful to New Balance.
No, you're wrong.
But
The only
everybody
ones I've
was,
disrespected is the ones that like newer ones they come out with that you like when they
Yeah,
do
he don't
like
like
a
Joe
new
Fresh
model.
Goods or any Salehis or
Oh
Tennis.
no! I like all the Slays.
Now, can I say
Fresh
this?
Goods are overrated? That's what I said.
550s? Nah, bro, I can't get with it.
What's wrong with 550s?
I can't do it. Something about a shoe, and I see it all the time, and I see it in hand, and I'm just like, I just can't do it.
See, the problem with those is that when the AOD ones first came out, fire. But when the GRs and stuff started coming out, the GRs made them whack. The GR colorways are embarrassing in those. But I see anybody wearing the AODs, nothing but fires from their feet.
It's the silhouette for me, dude. I don't like. It's the
I mean,
silhouette.
it's a retro
all.
basketball shoe. The silhouette came out in what, 1979?
I just don't like it. I don't know. I know I'm in the minority, especially in the runner community, where that shoe is like the savior, but I just can't
That
do it.
550 is considered that in like a New Balance runner group?
No, not really.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's a giving New Balance more. It's cool. Now.
I'll tell you this. The problem with 552 is that the 550 and like one of those other ones that came out during COVID, the 27 / something, whatever that model was.
Yeah.
That's the ones that I'm talking about. You used to talk all those up. They still
Concept had the
73,
pair.
whatever. They
the orange
suck.
pair.
They don't suck.
They suck.
I got them. They ain't the greatest.
They're not the. Oh no, they're uncomfortable. They're flimsy.
The
They ain't
ones with the
greatest.
like, the outsole is that wide, but the rest of the shoe is like that.
I like that.
Suck.
That's like cover a lot of ground.
I got
Yes,
both
and
the
you-
Kiss pairs of those too.
You thought you liked
Yes.
Balenciagas
I
or
got
whatever
everything.
too. What do you say now?
I got both. I got both the Kith pair. Remember they released the steel blue version of that,
Yeah, they did.
and then they did something else like a taupe colorway. I got both of them. I got them on. I got them both on GOAT for like under retail though.
This cat got
No box.
every single thing. No box.
No box.
See, the problem with those New Balances and the 550s is a lot of people who wanted to give New Balance a shot. That's what they started with.
Yeah.
You can't start your New Balance.
It was good
journey
that they
with
brought
those.
550s out or back out or
Facts,
whatever it is,
100%.
but they've made too many.
They made way too many. That's one thing they did.
Give me a 997 and just keep it moving.
Give me some 997s and 992s. He don't like 997s.
You don't like 997s?
I like them, but I would pick others before that. 998s is really the one that like
998s.
everyone loves that I don't like. So 997 I would put ahead of that one.
999s I like. You remember? Do you guys
Yes, I
remember
got
the
2
sneaker
pairs of
politics
those.
pair of those?
Yeah, I think George got sneaker politics, don't you? Oh,
I probably bought it for
They
my
were
stepdad.
like
or something.
brown, blue, and red.
I used to
Very
buy
good.
every New Balance collab for my stepdad. Like
the nice kicks.
he's from Baltimore, so it's a big New Balance, big. There,
Nice
so.
Kicks 1500s, fire, or is it Soul Box? One of them. I got a bunch of 1500s.
Oh, the toothpaste pack.
No, it was like gray and red. I think you have bought them for
No,
Dre.
see 997. I like 997s because that's what
I'm talking about
the
1500s.
concepts pack is, right? The like
Tiffany
yeah, but the orange. What's the orange? Which
luxury
luxury goods? Right? Yeah, those
That's
are fire.
997.
Oh,
yeah.
I just picked the luxury
Yeah, I like
goods up
that
from
model.
Goat, dude.
998 is the one that people love that I don't like.
Who is this guy? This guy said I just picked up luxury goods off Goat.
For cheap used, they were used, but
Oh,
cheap.
okay. See, I be on there looking at the used stuff on Goat and stuff like that sometimes, but them pictures that be posted on the used, they still be using them. Like, I had bought Kobe 1s off of there.
If they come different, you can send them back. Because
See, I didn't know you could return stuff on there. I just learned that a few episodes ago.
You just got to be quick about it. Because I'm like, hey, look, if you can compare the picture versus what you got. Look, this scuff
Fam.
wasn't here. This wasn't there.
I got some Kobe 1s.
Oh, you sent used back?
I sent used back.
Oh,
'Cause
I didn't know you
can
could do that.
you can
I know you
compare
could
them.
say new stuff back.
I just compared it to the shoe that was the pictures that were there versus what I got. And it was like the day they showed
didn't
up,
know
and they
that.
were like, "Yeah, you can send it back, or we can give you like
Because on
half
the
off
on
or
the
something."
on the site they say like this is as is. You can't.
It's as is if they show up the way they advertise them, right?
Them pictures they see, they be posting that stuff when they be on there for a long time, and then by the time I
Cats
get
still
it,
be wearing them.
they still be hooping in them.
But
Them Kobe
imagine if
ones
they
I
could,
came-
imagine if they wouldn't take them back.
Yes, hooping in
Because
New
you could
Balance.
show the picture brand new,
Fam.
say it's used brand
Facts.
new, and then just wear the hell out of it until someone buys it.
Fam, that Kobe 1 came. Ooh, that joint was beat. Well, I wasn't even confident they were Kobe's anymore. That's how beat they were.
I sent the pair back that would smell like cigarettes. That's why I sent it back. Actually,
I've had a few pairs come that smell like cigarettes before, which is insane. The shoes smell like cigarettes.
smoking in the house, which
Cats
is
be-
insane.
Nasty.
Breaking their ashes in them. UNC Jordan 5s. These joints is fire. I don't care what nobody
Way too
says.
much money.
Way too much money, but them joints is fire. I'm sorry. They're fire. They're just fire. Jordan 5s in certain colorways are undeniable fire. Now, would I wear them? No, because they're boots on my body. But them joints is fire. No?
Only Jordan 5 I own is the Supreme Camo.
Of course it is. It couldn't be anything regular. Like, I'm surprised you didn't say off-white.
But those,
The only Jordan 5 I got is one of the rarest
I
ones.
mean, I've sold them. I get them. I sell them. I like the Fire Reds. I'm like, oh, those fire. Get them.
Fire Reds only look good on kids. Kids and girls. Now, black metallics are forever fire. I don't care what nobody's. When those come out again, I will be copping. Now, when they had retro them joints had that blue sole of them, which kind of looked a little whack, that icy blue clear sole, and them joints was way too expensive. Yeah. They were $225, and that was like, what, 2009 or something? Like, I was like, or no, about 2013, maybe 14. I wasn't paying no $225 back in 2000 for a Jordan 5? Yeah, that's insane. The only 5 I got right now are Fire Red 5s. They're way too big. It's a size 10, and that's it. I don't. Oh, and PSG 5 lows. That's it.
Yeah, I end up selling. I buy a lot of Jordans because these look good. These dope. Like every Christmas I buy the Christmas Jordan, and then it just sits there. The only like Jordan 11 I have is the I got the Breads. But that's just because I just love that sneaker.
That's the only 11 you got?
It's the only 11
I
I
got.
Okay. I get them, but I sell them.
Yeah, I wanted cherries, I think, but I think I just wanted them to want them. Like, I was never going to wear them, but so I overslept, so I didn't get to try.
I got some information for y'all, and this is from my friend who works at Nike, because I had the same complaint about the 11s, how they changed the pattern of the leather.
I hate it.
So apparently they did that for stability or like the structure of the shoe.
Because they said the original OG pair was like that.
The way they are now with the higher leather is apparently the best way for the shoe for it to actually last. The lower leather is not as stable.
What are they trying to make it last for?
It's still a basketball shoe.
Cats ain't hooping in no 11s.
It's still a basketball.
Cats ain't hooping in no 11s.
Somebody brought up a good point on social media. They said make some 11s, and we have the IEs obviously, so they have made 11s at some point with a different material, but it would not be a bad idea to make an 11 without patent leather. Like
I've done it plenty of times.
I don't know, like a 11 high.
Yeah.
Where there's no patent leather on the front. When do they ever do it with non-patent leather?
Like suede?
They just got the velvets. Velvets, I got a few colors.
All right, the entire shoe is suede. That's not what I'm talking about.
No, it's not.
Huh?
The maroon ones?
Or not suede velvet, whatever it is.
Was the maroon ones velvet, the women's one?
Yeah, the whole shoe is that.
Then the navy one's velvet. There's snakeskins. That wasn't patent leather.
What are snakeskins?
It's probably the same.
Yeah,
it ain't actual
blue.
snakeskin.
It's not real snakeskin, but it's snakeskin. Like it's
Because
snakeskin.
all patent leather is just plastic.
And then the black
over.
ones. The black ones have horsehair, the zebra prints. Remember the black ones with the zebra? Them joints is clean too.
You making stuff up?
No, they not. No, but what they do need to do now. That person is right, or you're right, whatever. It's not just 11s. What Jordan Brand and Nike is gonna have to start doing pretty soon is start using way more textures on shoes, like. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to start experimenting with some of these, like,
I think what they need is a time machine, bro. They just missed the mark on everything. Every time I see a pair, like, do y'all remember a few years ago the 10s came out with the camo, all camo?
Yeah.
Imagine those came out in, like, 2003.
Well, they would have had to come out. I mean, those camo ones weren't that bad.
They weren't, but they would have been so much. They were just 15 years too late.
A lot of Jordans are like that.
That's
like,
what I mean.
You know, I mean, when they come out with like something, they put royal blue instead of red. I'm like, fam, y'all should have had a royal blue version back when we were in like 8th grade. Like a royal blue, you know. But back then, it was only really popular to make the team colorways, and we talked about it numerous on this podcast. But like, people forget Jordans came out in 3 colorways. It'd be the white, the black, and then an All-Star Game version. There may be another one in there somewhere, maybe, but typically that was it. These I'm okay with these 5s. I'm not buying them. I would never wear them. That's way too much blue for me as a grown man walking around with them. But yeah, and I'm just $225.
Yeah, with these you matching with your lady. Like, y'all get taking a prison photo or something with these joints.
Yeah, going to the movies.
Or baby shower, right?
Them is baby shower 5s. Them is definitely baby shower 5s. The Jordan 6 Cool Grays, I feel like that already came out. Wasn't the PSG 6?
They're fire, but I am not buying them.
What, these 6s?
Yep, to me.
Them joints is $200. I would never pay $200 ever in my life unless it's an OG 6, and I wouldn't even do that anymore. I already got my black infrared OG 6s. I'm good. This right here is way too much money, dude. I can't do that for a 6. Is this whack? No, I think it's okay.
Yeah, I think a good looking shoe.
I think if you're a 6 person, you should cop this. Like, if you really a 6 god, you should cop. But if you're not, But there's already a version of 6 like this out.
Is there?
Yeah, it's like I feel like it was a PSG 6 or something, but it had the gray panels. And it was white, and it kind of had like a little bit of purple on it somewhere. It may not have been cool gray. It was a little bit darker.
Was that the Pattas?
No, Pattas were 7s.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a brown 7 and a gray 7. Georgia's favorite out of the spring line, the Jordan 14 Low Women's Steel Gray. Fam.
Oil can Boyds.
Now these look like
what's the character from Alice in Wonderland?
You mean Wizard and Oz?
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Tin Man.
They suck. Those and the Kawhi Jordan 1 should bump into each other and spontaneously
He
go
said
bust.
oil can boy.
There's a picture from back in the day. I don't know how many people of our audience will know that.
I have no idea what everybody on Google right now.
Oil can Boyd is a legit real picture from the 80s.
Fam, these look like Christmas shoes. If they would have said these were the Christmas ones, I would believe that. I'd roll with that.
If it came with like a bow on the tongue.
Shoes like this, when you make it, and I don't know Jordan's, Nike, and all their process, when you design this and you're like, oh, a silver one, and then all the shipment comes in and you look at it, you should go, oh, yeah, we're going to hold this. Like, you got to give this something. Nobody is going to want to buy this. Now, if you call this the Christmas one, and like you said.
Women will buy it.
You put a, no way.
Yeah, they will.
Not even close. No.
Yeah, they will.
No.
Maybe they may
sneaker,
not pay full price for it, but they'll buy it.
Yeah, a sneakerhead, a woman who is into sneakers, and they probably look good in like a size 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you probably right. I mean, ooh, fam.
Nah, they suck regardless, but somebody will buy them.
I think they need a black sole, like a black midsole too. Like, I really don't want to say they whack because the black up top looks fire with the silver, the combination. I mean, some Raider fans out there, some Raiderettes, you know, they'll probably cop them.
I never liked the 14.
The 14 at all?
At all.
Jordan 14s are a top 5 Jordan model of all time. To me.
It's towards the bottom.
No, it's top 5.
Towards the bottom of that top 5.
It could be 5, but
5. It's probably 5C.
No, you can't do that.
Jordan A, B, C,
Jordan 14s to me are the most disrespected Jordans of all time.
I mean, people
Out of the ones
them.
that matter.
People love them though.
No,
The
I don't
Ferraris,
know, man. Them suck.
but people love that shit.
They love the idea of the Ferraris. Everyone loved the idea of the Ferrari. Like, oh, shit, all red, all suede. It was too much suede. And the thing I always tell people about Jordan 14s that sucks is the toe has to be a separate piece. When they started making 14s all one piece like this has a separate toe piece, but it's so matted, it looks blended.
Yeah.
Ferrari 14s is one piece of suede. The yellow Ferraris are one piece of leather. The Supreme 14s, one piece of black leather. It has to have like black toe. Is that what they call the original colorway? Black toe, right?
I don't know.
The original 14 colorway, they call it black toe, right? The first one that came
I mean,
out.
I guess people now call
They
it
now
that, but
call
I
it
think
that.
it was home or whatever then.
It has to have that separation of the toe box. It does. It can't be one piece, one like that. I hate that.
Yeah, I mean, probably even for comfort.
Yeah,
Not
but
even just the look.
these right here, I don't know yet. George likes these Jordan 4 Crafts.
Oh yeah, they're fire to me.
If that toe box is suede,
It's suede.
is that the only suede on the shoe?
No, there's like some pieces of suede
I'd have
in
to
the
see.
back.
Like, is the toe?
The tongue is suede too.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
these should have been women's. They
you
look
just
like
don't like gray shoes.
no.
That's why you're a
They
hater.
should have been women's cool grays.
Nah.
They
They're
look
fire
like
to me.
they look like cool grays, but look like for women, like a softer, like oh.
well,
All you got to do is get them and put cream laces in them, just like you forgot to do on the cool grays, and then you'll be happy.
I didn't forget to do. I bought cool gray 4s because of that.
Well, we've already established
you
that
do
you
the
don't
same
like
thing.
this fall subdued color.
I'm
palette.
actually doing that, and I'm wearing them the first day I get them too.
Hold on, no, you not. I know you ain't buying these.
Watch.
You ain't buying these and
I got,
keeping them.
I got cream laces
No,
at the
no,
house
no, no,
already,
no,
or sale,
no,
whatever you want to call it.
If you cop these and keep these, no.
On foot, first day.
You
take a
You-
picture.
he had cool
Don't
cool
crease.
gray 4s. Cool gray 4s is like his number 2 greatest 4 of all time.
That's a little high, but
He got them. I mean, he talked about they need the retro. They need the retro. They need the
I have
retro.
two pairs.
Them two in his hand. He had one for each hand. All right, sold them. Now he gonna say it and tell me he want witchcrafts or whatever.
I do it all the time too.
You know why? I can't say, but you know why.
if the price shoots up, I got like a triple retail rule. If I won't buy a sneaker more than triple retail on resale,
Must be nice.
and I will. I mean, I just won't do it. Like right now with the Jordan 1s, right? The Lost and Founds. I can't do it. It's
It
just,
depends how much retail is.
if retail is $200, I'm not spending $600 on the sneaker.
No. Yeah. No way. Now, if it's $250 and they're $380, I don't feel that bad.
That's within my wheelhouse. I can do that. I can
Right.
make that work.
Yeah, but no, 200 to 6, no way.
Can't do it.
Well, Lost and Founds are what, 180?
180.
180 to 5, I can't do it.
No, it's too much.
I can't.
And especially that I know there's a million pairs out there.
I know more are gonna drop. I know it. I could feel it in my spirit that they're gonna have another release on sneakers or something.
When they finally let us know that we're in a recession, I'm expecting.
Yeah. I don't know about that recession either. It don't matter if we're in one or not.
I mean, we've been in one, but they just
People
ain't said
just keep copping and keep copping. Jordan 5 Hornets. Now, this was another one that was a CP3 PE when he played for the Hornets. On the back of the shoe, it used to have a number 3. Remember the orange Mellow 5s? Mellow had Nick ones, and it had not a 5 in the back. Yeah, it was orange Knicks ones, and then there was red CP3 Clippers ones. There was a whole 5-pack of like PEs, and I remember this Hornets one was a PE too. It had a 3 in it. This right here, I'm not mad at this 5. The problem is if you want to move this 5, you got to put a 3 on it. You got to put the Chris
People
Paul
be
3 on the
into
heel.
that, yeah.
People would be into that. Like they just really would.
Yeah, they're about 20 years too late for this. This is the fresh. This is for Fresh Prince's feet only.
Fam, these joints were literally for Chris Paul when the Hornets were in New Orleans. Like, that's how long ago this is. They're called Hornets. Like, fam, if they put the 3 in the back, they done. I would even think like, oh, maybe I just have them, maybe. But I don't know why these ones are 200 and the UNC ones are 225. That's a $25 difference on 2 Jordan 5s. The UNC Jordan 5 is 225. This Hornets Jordan 5 is 200. Insane.
Well, probably because the UNC one looks like the whole upper is suede.
Oh, is that suede?
Look.
I thought that was
it's
just
nubuck.
That's just
It's nubuck.
That's just light blue nubuck.
But I mean, it's still probably more expensive. Is this nubuck too? This black nubuck?
It's all nubuck. Nuck if you buck, right?
They got some formula, right, to tell them how
I don't know what that. I mean, maybe the limited. Who knows?
the color. Yeah,
Oh, cats will try to hit you with that too in stores that the color is different. I was in a Banana Republic and they had the exact same shirt. One was pink and one was blue and one was white. The white and pink were the same price. The blue was $4 more. I said, "Oh no, this one the price is wrong on this." "Oh no, it's the color." I said, "What? It's the same shirt."
no, they probably sell more of this blue one
It's insane.
than they do of the others.
That UNC one, it probably got something to do with the color. Jordan 1 High OG women's like reverse lanies or whatever.
This is something I get for my wife. She would like this.
I have the other lanies. I had 2 pair of those. I traded one of the lanies to help me get ball mains.
What's the update on Balmains? You worn them yet?
Nah,
You hate them now.
I don't hate them.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. I know.
No, plot twist. You have to boss me. No.
Gonna wear them out of spite?
You're an
I've done
idiot.
that before.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear them one day. Probably wear some hoop shorts. Probably to the grocery store. Or
No,
something.
you're not.
Probably go get some.
When's the
milk.
last time you checked GOAT?
Fam,
or
you wear those to
StockX?
the grocery store, though. People gonna look at you like a legitimate alien. Huh?
No, they don't. They're gonna be like, "Oh man, look at him. He got on ball mains.
You gotta wear those.
His fit is crazy."
You gotta wear.
This is just kick around sneakers,
They
right?
be like, "Oh shite, man. He got to come here and buy the expensive groceries."
You gotta wear
He in the
those to
organics
next.
only.
Yeah, I'm in the organic section.
You gotta wear those to the W. To,
In the organic section, buying boar head.
yeah, you can only go to AJ's.
Yeah, facts. AJ Fine Foods. That's the only place I know. These lanies, look, I didn't wear the other lanies. I got 2 pairs. I still got 1 pair. The other pair, I obviously.
I feel like these lanies need the same color laces as the midsole. I don't know if that's sale
They
or
need
white.
white
but if
laces.
but if you put
That'd actually be pretty fire.
These look like some Homer Simpsons or something. These,
Why the red on the tongue? Why the black and red tongue?
I don't know, they probably had some leftover breads and painted them. Who knows? These probably lost in the found. I don't know. They all right, man. How much are they? 180? That's about right. Jordan 2 Lucky Greens. You like Jordan 2s?
No.
Really? I like Jordan 2s, man. I ain't mad at Jordan 2s, but look.
They should just gave these to ALD
See,
and let them throw ALD on the tongue. Them joints would fly. These would fly.
now, see, the problem with these two, if you going to sell me something in a Jordan shoe in Celtics colorways, he has to have, hit me with, 55 in them or something. I need something for these.
I think it's probably a safe bet that he's broke the Celtics off for a big game.
He
once or
did,
twice.
but I know the games he broke them off in, and it wasn't in
It
the
wasn't in
Jordan
twos.
2s.
Got you,
All right.
got you.
Because when Jordan hurt, when the Jordan 2s came out, when did he hurt his ankle?
year 3, I think.
Year 3? So that
It might have been 2, but I think it was 3.
It may have been the Jordan 2 year,
That
I
he
think,
didn't really
that
wear
he
them.
didn't really rock these that much. I could be wrong. And somebody who listens to the podcast is definitely going to correct me because they love to do that.
No, Greg, you're wrong.
Oh, all the time. They be like, fam, you going to call yourself a sneaker podcast. Do your research. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to do my research. These are homies in a room talking. I'm not going to come in here with 1937, they said. I ain't got time for that. Look, now if these Jordans came out, Kelly Green Jordan 2s came out, and they said that Jordan broke off Larry Bird for about 61, I may move for him. All right. Oh no, you got a story like that? You broke him off, fam. Cats bought Chicago 10s. Oh, double nickels. Cats was out there copping them, dude. And
Guess what? No, you won't.
And guess what? And I bought double nickels. That had
Because
the
of that?
45 on it. Now I didn't buy it because of the double nickel, but I bought them because they had the 45 on the side. But don't think that double nickel didn't add a little bit to it.
Yeah.
He hit him for 55 in it. So
No,
don't
that's
do that,
just you.
George.
That's a story
Guess
for you
what?
to tell
No,
the
you
wife
won't.
when you bringing them in the house. Another pair? Oh no, you don't know.
Wow, you don't
these,
know.
These the joints.
Oh, fast. See, I was on the couch with my dad watching the game, and it's when Jordan hit that 55.
y'all do like me. I be holding sneakers in the trunk.
Fam, George knows. I got sneakers in my months.
Just waiting to. Oh, I got the house to myself. All right, let's.
Oh, nah, she doesn't care. Well, Rocio cares. Hannah,
My wife cares.
Hannah doesn't care.
Fam, my wife get in the shower.
Hannah buys more shoes than I do now.
She
Are those new? Now, I got so many now.
Now, I don't do that anymore because we have an understanding now. But, boy, my wife would get in the shower. I go to the car real quick, get the stuff out the trunk, take it in the house quick.
Yeah, because you were a liar.
Yo, what? You know, John? I don't want to be your best friend anymore, though.
My thing was, I just.
What are you
didn't wanna
talking about?
have
That was literally a
conversation.
plot point of like season
That's
5
fine,
of
but
the
you
show.
ain't gotta keep bringing that stuff back up, though.
Season 4, season 3,
dude
whatever
that
it
keep
was.
bringing stuff up, so he's whack.
'Cause it's funny.
It ain't funny no more.
It may not be funny to you, but a lot of people get a kick out of it.
Yeah, but I want my wife hearing it and drum up old memories.
Yeah,
This
your
guy,
wife,
he
your
hate-
wife listens to podcasts, right? So she probably
Stuff
God.
like that.
Fam, you think that memory ain't right here on the frontal lobe
It's
for
not,
her?
because she
it
forgave
is.
me.
It is.
She
See, now,
forgave me.
I can say whatever because my wife thinks I'm at the strip club. I'm joking.
He forgave me. This cat is a monster. Lord have mercy.
You think she
You should have
forgave
been
you.
in Game of Thrones.
Right here. Right here. Huh?
Jordan 5 women's Mars for her. Now, I thought these were supposed to be called Dunk on Mars. I don't know what. Fam. I didn't know women's need their own version of Raging Bulls. And
Yeah, I mean, okay,
I don't like the.
still $200.
What's that thing called on Jordan 5s? What do people call that thing?
The
That
lace lock?
No, the little on the midsole. What's that called, George?
The
That
net?
little spike. The little spike.
Yeah, they do. There is a name for
They used
that.
to call that something.
I have no idea.
The colors of that is whack. It's gradient orange, like the sun is rising or something.
Oh yeah, that is a. Yeah, they can keep those.
How much are these? 200?
200.
See, that's the one thing that women need to be really mad about. That once they started, now look, I applaud Jordan Brand and Nike for listening to women and like hearing their complaints, because they complained about their sneakers coming with less features, like no air bubble, stuff like that. That's one. 2, not coming with special boxes and not coming with the extra laces and stuff. From what I understand now, all women's sneakers that are like Jordan like this will come with all the extra laces, come with the same box as men, and now these joints is 200. Fam, women had it good, all right? Men's was 200, women's would be like 140. Yeah. I'm pretty confident they would prefer to go back to the old price than be sitting around talking about they missing 3 lace locks or something.
It reminds me of that. You guys hear Kelsey Plum? She won MVP. She had said that thing about how she wants revenue sharing like the men do.
Oh, yeah. I
It's the same thing. It was like, well, you get what you want. Now you owe us 80
Facts,
grand. Now you get what you want. Now you got to pay full price.
Facts.
Yeah, we could definitely do that for
But
you.
it's like, fam. And her, God bless her. And
The
stuff
key
like
word
that.
is revenue. I mean, I'm not trying to be the one who's
I'm
jerk.
not trying to be the jerk.
But if you don't have no revenue, there's
they
no
said-
sharing. You
they
can't share zero.
Fam, they said the WNBA has been around for double-digit years. I mean, I've watched the WNBA since the first day it started. They said that joint has never made a profit. No. Insane. That should almost feel impossible, all right?
It's in the NBA's best interest, though, to have a woman's game.
100%. You take that L. Like, you take that L, you work with it. But, now, should they be flying on commercial airlines? I don't think they should do all that. Like, I think that's a little lame. Should they all, at the very least, make $1 million? I guess.
Does every NBA player make $1 million? Does every player?
I'm sure the league minimum is over $1 million by now.
League minimum or 3, I think.
Veteran minimum is 3.
3, okay.
So I mean,
League
rookie
minimum is like
Well, no,
1.5.
yeah. If you're talking about second round picks and stuff like that, obviously that would skew that number. But you talking about like any free agent signing, I'm pretty sure the league minimum for a free agent is over $1 million.
All right. Well, so NFL, we know they ain't making that much.
Shoot, they get cut. They look weird. They're like, yeah, I don't want to pay you no more. You're out of here. And then looks like the last one that's on this Nice Kicks list is Jordan 1 high. Now it's an 85 high, black and white. Now, every single 85 high that has come out, materials have been horrendous. Okay. Now, I also don't want to see anybody who don't like dunk pandas running around talking about they need these. Because if you don't like black, white pandas, dunk pandas, then you better not be running around talking about you need these dunk high 85s. So.
I don't see how pandas could actually offend anyone.
Fam, I really, I'm not even going to talk about it. But
Somebody posted a video on Twitter. I don't know if it was in Japan or where it was. Them cats was like running in the store for panda dunks, apparently.
Well, yeah, I mean, the panda is very popular in China.
Is that what it was?
I don't know. I don't know where that was. Yeah, it's just right around the corner.
Make a right when you go out and then make another right.
Can you give me one of them seltzer waters out of the fridge, too? Is it flavors? Yeah, anyone's cool. Yeah, I saw that video, but I didn't know what country that was.
I mean,
in.
it looks like a mall in the U.S., but I'm pretty sure the caption said it was somewhere like in Japan or Taiwan or something.
Look,
I mean, it wasn't that many people, but fam, why are y'all running for that shoe that's come out 17 times already?
Yeah, but believe it or not, there are people who still ain't got it.
Rico's probably like, fam, where is my dunk?
You never got it?
We haven't got it yet.
I thought he been had got that.
No, we haven't got it
What
yet.
size was it?
Whatever size Rico wanted, 10.5 or 10 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
No, you didn't get it by mistake. Trust
No,
me.
because I'm like, I have one, but I'm like, I might as well just give it to him until it comes, and I'll just take that one. But I
don't
have a
think you
9.5
wear-
though.
I don't think you wear a 9.5.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Oh no, don't ask him.
Wait, what? No, I'm not texting him. I'm looking at what size is coming.
I'm like, yo, wait for the holidays. We'll see. If
Damn, he knows he's getting
I
it.
thought he been had got that joint.
No, yeah, he got a 10.
Fam, shout out to everybody who tagged me on that DJ Clark stuff. I get it. I appreciate it. I had seen that quote before the video had dropped today. DJ Clark Kent is one of those people, and like I said, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Clark Kent. Obviously, the only thing I gotta say about him is that
Let me look this up.
it's over. I'm sorry, it's not over, but they need to stop. Like, we don't need sneaker opinion anymore from like DJ Clark Kent and Fat Joe and
I type
Conceited and say what?
Clark Kent. When I type Clark Kent dunk in, it comes up with that 112.
Which all that? Them 112s was whack though. People used to love them back in the day. There was a LeBron 8 in the 112 colorway, a dunk, and an Air Force One.
Some of the other ones look all right, but the
Them
dunks
joints was
stink.
whack. The LeBron was okay. But look, man, Clark Kent don't know nothing he's talking about anymore when it comes to sneakers. Clark Kent is on one show talking about don't call him a sneakerhead. He's not a sneakerhead. He's on another show that's in California talking about Air Force Ones, reign supreme, and sitting around saying that black-white dunks, people only like black-white dunks because they're easy to wear. And he said they're easy to wear and black and white. He said they don't make them fresh. I'm like,
Isn't that the point?
that's the point. Like, what is the prerequisites of a fresh sneaker? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, but like I said, man, I don't need sneaker opinions from Fat Joe anymore. I don't need sneaker opinions from Clark Kent. I don't need them from Conceited. I don't need them from any of those Russ Bankston. I don't need it from any of these cats that have been, God bless them, legends in sneakers, if you want to call them that. I get it. I just don't need their opinions in it anymore. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense. I got nothing for it. Oh, appreciate that.
He said you don't need to know how to dress. He don't know how to dress.
That's real. He dressed like it's 92 in Brooklyn.
This
Everyone on stage is wearing.
is the Clark Kent thing.
Yeah,
They sent me,
everyone
I
on,
couldn't find it.
everyone on stage is wearing an Air Force One though, except I guess Jim Jones.
I don't know why we care what Clark Kent think. You know, what I mean?
Well, that's what he was just
That's
saying.
what I just said. Like, and I'm not. And like I said, it's just there are certain people in sneakers their opinions have expired. I don't need a Fat Joe opinion anymore. And I like Fat Joe. I like all. I don't got a problem with Clark Kent. I appreciate him coming on the podcast when he did. Yes, he was a jerk, but you know I appreciate it. I just don't need like to hear what Conceited thinks anymore about him. Nothing against him.
But it's for the people who like them. That's what it. If you like his style, if you feel
but Clark Kent is what 50?
probably 50 plus.
Like
Yeah, probably
who is he
older than
talking to?
He's talking to other 50-year-old heads who's in the sneakers.
Yeah, but
and they agree with. Yep, you right. Tell him, Clark.
Majority, it depends. Like maybe I won't disagree with that fully because there are probably there are some that are like on the internet like, yeah, he's right. Panda suck. Tell him, Clark. Like,
And then there's always a contrarian too who
Yes, Clark
I've
W.
been waiting for
Griswold.
someone to finally say it.
finally let these people. And I'm like,
And then there's the people, you ain't like dunks, the fools who was into dunks, you know, and
right.
96.
I hate that stuff too. When every time stuff is getting ready to come out. So let's talk about that too. So
Gatekeepers.
Union is getting ready to drop. What is this? Is this the very first AJKO low ever?
I don't think it's the first low. I think it's the first.
No, it's the first. I think it's the first AJKO low. I've never seen one before.
Those joints are fire, but the one that I'm
even
anticipating
close.
more, huh?
They're not even close. Those suck.
What are you talking about? This one you can change the swoosh on?
Yeah, these Union
Oh, they're
AJ.
fire.
Only thing once I
I don't think people jumping out the window for them, but they're fire. But no,
when I saw you can switch the swoosh.
Come on, y'all.
Nah, but what I was gonna say is the one that. Oh wait, it's Union, right?
Union.
Now, for some reason, I was thinking that was I'm near Union. That's right. But what's the one coming out with the? I mean, I'm gonna change the laces out, but there's a low coming out with like those furry laces. Is that a Travis Scott or?
Oh, with them like rope looking laces. I know what you're talking about.
Like furry rope laces or whatever.
I think that's
Is
like
it?
Year of the China. Or
Oh,
something.
okay. That's the one I'm anticipating right there.
Yeah, them is fire.
Not Union. I mean, I'll try for Unions, but like those are the ones I want.
Year of the something.
They look kind of like those Air Maxes a little bit, but like maybe more muted colors.
Yeah, I like those. Them is okay. I like the laces.
But the laces got to get swapped out, bro. We
no.
We ain't Barney fam.
No,
I'm not.
no,
We ain't,
no,
we ain't
no.
fluffing laces up, bro.
No.
I don't know what that was. You remember when
That's
they
what
did
makes the shoe.
They did the Nike for you or Nike by you, but the Air Max.
Yeah, and you could buy those, put those laces in them and stuff.
Every
like that.
one of them came with those kind of laces.
Oh, they did. Oh,
So
I
you
thought
got
you
a
had. I thought it was an option.
You got a regular lace and you got the furry lace.
I like that.
I mean, I liked it, so I wasn't forced to have that furry lace. But I mean,
The furry lace is fire.
I did an orange.
Nah, you tripping up.
I did an orange version of the Elephant Atmos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They look fire.
I mean, if you're looking quickly,
I'm sorry. I love it. I find it so funny because as long as Nike has been doing Nike ID, Nike by you, all this stuff, it is legit rare to find somebody who made something that's like undeniable fire. Like,
yeah, it's tough.
it is tough.
The
out
only
here.
ones I've seen in fire, if you go there and you do the bespoke joints.
Every
bespoke one
They don't
I've
even do that
seen-
anymore. That's Mercer.
They don't do
They
that.
don't even
no
count.
more?
Too expensive.
Mercer closed.
Yeah, it's $1,000, but I would have done it.
I think I probably would have done something like that.
I'm not doing it for Air Force One. If you told me I could do it on a,
Thank you very
No, I did
I'm just saying, like-
Air Max One. Air Max One.
yeah, I wouldn't do that either. If you told me I could do a Jordan 1 low OG, damn.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well just.
It's $1,000. I know you be spending $1,000 on Balmains and stuff though, but you gotta chill out.
If I spend $1,000 on it, this joint gonna have an air unit in it. It's not gonna be a Jordan 1 low. And
Man, if you don't stop talking about air units on this podcast,
And if I spend-
I swear to God,
if I spend $1,000, it's gonna be a
I'ma
Jordan 1
throw
high.
an air unit at you, though.
Dude, $1,000 to me, I need more shoe. I need the most amount of shoe I can get that I would still wear.
No.
Now, I'm
You
not gonna
need
wear
a
Air
shoe
Force
you can
One.
wear a lot.
Hold on.
That's what you need.
Which
you
you
can-
won't, because it's $1,000.
Dude, there is no way. If I had the option,
Yeah, but
stop. If I had the option, and you wouldn't either, there is no way you would
you
choose a
can't
Jordan
resell
1
a
low.
bespoke. I don't think.
If you went to, oh yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
I mean, you get them on GOAT. People put bespokes on GOAT all the time.
No.
Yeah, there's you can put your Nike by U's on GOAT.
Ain't nobody buying that.
I go in there looking at people with Nike by you. No, they may buy your bespoke. They ain't buying no Nike by U's.
They ain't buying.
There's
bespoke.
tons of
Not
Nike
for- You ain't
ID
getting your
on
money
GOAT.
back.
I didn't
Now,
know that.
if you go into Mercer and you got an appointment and they say, hey, Jordan 1 OG high, 1,000, Jordan 1 low, OG low, 1,000, do whatever you want. There is no way you would pay 1,000 for the low over the high. There is no way I'm doing that.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Even though I would wear the low because I love lows.
What's the difference?
I can do that. Like now, if the low was 700 and the high was 1,000, okay, then I go for the low.
Oh, I see. Your
But if they
argument.
both
Okay.
1,000, if the low and a high is, I get any choice of shoe I want. It's 1,000.
Damn,
no
weren't
matter
Dior's
what.
the same price?
Huh?
Weren't Dior's the same price? What's the difference?
Yours were 2,000.
They were 2,000.
What's the low and high? Same price, right?
Yeah, yeah, they were.
No, lows were cheaper
No?
than the highs.
Man, you
Like
make stuff up now.
17.50.
I think they were like 1637 or something. Huh? It was something. I don't know, but they were 2,000. Huh?
Everybody's bespoke Air Max One I've ever seen.
No.
Fire.
Oh yeah, fire. 100%. What's
The one that
homegirl came on here?
The one that Sean Wotherspoon did look good because he did the thing where you can like fray off the materials and there's paisley under it or whatever.
Oh, I don't know why I'm blanking on her name. She's not on the internet as much as she used to be. She came on the podcast and she designed the 270 and Serena wore it.
KB.
Oh.
KB.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah, you know
bespokes?
Dabs. So
Yeah,
that's,
Mikey, yeah.
That's how I connected to the podcast because you know David Blackman too.
Yeah, that's the homie.
So we're on a group chat together.
That's the New Balance Nazi.
It's yeah. But me and him are chopping up all the time. We always bitching about y'all.
I mean, what else is new?
Yeah, when they said
After the podcast is over, we don't get nothing but texts from like Rico and Andy and stuff. Why did y'all forgot about this? Why didn't y'all do this? Shut up.
Yeah, we used to be. So I don't know if you how far back you go with Dabs, but he used to have a show,
for a while. Yeah,
United
Camp Out.
Souls. They used to do United Souls.
Oh, I remember that.
So with Paulie, Dan Tier Zero. So I used to be in a group chat with Paulie, but it was like 60 of us. It wasn't like no tight knit thing,
Right.
But yeah, so I linked up with Dabs and then United Souls. So for years with the A6.
Oh, yeah, he's like the A6 guy, like, you know. And I'll tell you this, like, we've always loved A6 for a really long time. But I will tell you, like, Mike is the person that, like, makes me explore other A6s.
Yeah.
Like, A6 that I would look at and be like, never. And then he posts them and put a physic. I'm like, oh, okay, I can see where to go with this. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things, and I have no problem saying that, like, that he's bought or posted that I went and bought based off of a pick. Like, oh, okay, I could see that. Like, that could work. I could do that. You know what I mean? But, yeah, shout out to Mike, man. But KB, her bespokes, fire. Supreme fire.
I think if I remember correctly, she did a couple bespokes.
She did. She has like a 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, and they were all pretty fire.
She had posted recently that somebody had posted some bespoke. They copy like hers exactly. And that'd be hard not to do because let me tell you something.
You like it, right?
We would love the opportunity. We talked about on this podcast before, designing a sneaker. We would love the opportunity to go make a bespoke. I'd probably throw up or faint. Like, I'd be too stressed out. Like, there is no way. I would need to, like, take the stuff home for a week and do this. There is no way I could sit in that store. I would have to sit in that store from sun up to sundown.
As far as I know, it's an all-day thing.
Okay,
it's
see.
a multi-hour thing.
Like, there is absolutely no way that I could just open a book. Oh, yeah, I'll take that one, add that to it. But no. I got to see that joint. I got to feel the materials. There's no way. And I feel like you should for $1,000.
But that's what they do, right?
That's why it's
all
by
the
appointment.
different materials. You get to feel them. They do mock-ups for you. You got
That's
the panels
fire.
broken out. You can see kind of like what it's looked like. I mean, even so much like you were saying, how Sean Weatherspoon inverted some leathers, right? Like he flipped stuff inside out.
Yeah,
stuff.
you could do layers of like what would it be on the inside? What's the inside material normally? Nylon or something like that, and then it would be like either leather suede over that, and then maybe a cover over that.
Yeah, you're paying for that experience, that day of, and then you wait the 3 months or whatever to actually get your sneaker. But we're used to that.
3 months might be quick. That may be.
Yeah, it's probably.
Look, I would do it in a second. I don't even know if Bespoke is around for Nike at all anymore. If Mercer is done, I don't know. I don't know any other locations that did it. What was the one spot that we got Yeezy 2s from? Montalban?
Yeah,
Montalban.
but it was called something. It was Nike Montalban, but it was. I thought it was like because the one like.
You can go in there.
It wasn't a permanent store, number one.
Yeah, it was in like a movie theater.
But like the ones in like
theater.
London and Paris have different names, like 1906 or 1942 or something like that. So I don't know if it was, but yeah, Nike Montalban was at the Montalban Theater,
and you had to.
But it was a temporary store. I'm pretty sure
you can make an appointment to make like a varsity jacket or Destroyers.
Yeah, they had stuff that was similar to Mercer, but I don't. 21 Mercer closed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it did. We just been talking about that. So.
Yeah, they were doing T-shirts. I remember at the one.
Not the
Brooklyn.
Bespoke, like the whole store. Closed.
Yeah, the whole store.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
sucks.
I don't know if it's closed yet or it's getting ready to close, but it's definitely closing. So, but yeah, that's all of the Jordan 23 stuff like that. Oh, so what are we talking about? We're talking about unions, Union Low AJKOs. Now, I've never seen one, and for the record, for anybody listening to this podcast, we talked about there needs to be an AJKO Low a long time ago. But I'm gonna tell you these suck. Velcro interchangeable swoosh does not do anything for us. For me, I'm sorry. It can't possibly do something for you.
It saves it a little bit. I still don't like the sneaker. I just don't like AJKOs. I never have.
I have Chicago AJKOs. I got Bread. I got Royal. I got Shadows. And I might have white and red pair. Like, I love AJKOs. Like, I legit love AJKOs. I got the Italian leather AJKOs. They're leather, but they're still called AJKOs. I got a navy blue pair with a Velcro strap around them. They're like AJKOs, but they're not official AJKOs. They're like something that we had bought from High Point on sale or something like that. But these, to me, these are underwhelming. They're not better than the Union 2s. Not even close. They're not. Don't even discuss them with the original Union 1s.
There ain't many shoes you can.
You can't. And these aren't even better than Union Dunks. The Passports, these aren't better than those. The box is corny with the gold chain on it. The toe box is weird. But these right here, so that's what I brought this up. You said gatekeepers. I'm sick and tired of people saying like, oh, now everybody's going to be like, I like AJKOs. Like when Jordan 2s are coming out, they're like, oh, now everybody's going to be like, I love Jordan 2s. Who cares? Like, who cares? Like, who cares?
But I mean, it's childlike, and but all of this stuff is childlike. You know what I mean?
All of it is.
And that's just how people are. I was into this before you, or before when. Oh, you just heard about such and such.
100%. No. Oh, y'all tripping. See, I got all my Jordan 2s. And that's the thing, too. When stuff get ready to come out, then everybody start wearing it. Yeah, I got the original one. Say, now y'all trying to copy. All right,
same
buddy.
with the people who are into music. Oh, you didn't know Radiohead before.
Oh, 100%. Like 100%. This is fire. I don't care when this bag is fire.
See, when I get mine, you're gonna be talking about me like, oh, I had it.
You're right.
I had it back when
you go to shoehefner.com and copy one, be like, oh, we had ours first.
Oh, we had ours first. You don't know nothing about this.
I like that, Joe. Look like Bape a little bit. What else we talking about? Oh, Somewhere America, Siaman, Devlin Carter had a meeting with KYRIE's management and agent about the possibility since he left Nike of doing a sneaker partnership type thing. You know, I know Devlin for quite a while since we've done the podcast and just through social media and stuff like that. You know, always been fine with me. You know, cool cat. You know, I've always supported his brand and stuff like that. You know, he's quite the character sometimes on social media, but I think he knows that. You think it's even a possibility of something like that?
Of course, it's a possibility. He's a sneaker free agent. But is he gonna make a performance basketball shoe?
That's what it is. It's he's gonna make a basketball shoe.
That's
so he
gonna
currently
take a while.
he makes a basketball sneaker right now for Trez on the Sixers. Montez Trez.
Montrezl Harrell?
Yeah, he
really?
he makes.
So if he got a sneaker that's staying on his foot without
that's a
blowing
big
out,
dude.
then it's probably
so he has
ready.
So he has a PE already. He makes shoes for him already.
Okay.
I think it took a couple of years for that to happen and whatnot. They got a zipper there. You know, it's a sneaker. You know what I mean? It's cool. Like it looks. You know, it isn't like my cup of tea, but it's all right. But see, now we're talking about two different levels of athlete here. We're talking about Montrezl Harrell, who is a
power forward.
A power forward and not a superstar. Kyrie Irving is a superstar.
I'm just saying that, okay, we know they can make a shoe that's going to stay on the foot and not blow out on the court. That'd be the worst thing that can happen, right?
100%. Now, I heard Adidas and Puma is already talking to Kyrie or trying to talk to Kyrie about doing a sneaker or whatnot, you know. I don't know the infrastructure it would take for an independent brand like his to do that, because when you get a star athlete like Kyrie, we're talking about somebody like everybody, old or young, you liked Kyrie sneakers. Whether you were buying them or not, you liked them Kyrie sneakers. If you decided today, you know, I'm getting back to hooping, a Kyrie may be one of the options you would go with.
Kyrie, Paul George.
That would be
right around there.
It'd be the first thing I thought of. We talked about it. I said, if I was like, you know what, I'm about to get the hooping thing, I'm about to make some hoop shoes. Kyrie would be the first thing I think of. Now, I bought Mellow Balls. I love those, the Puma ones. But automatically, the first thing. I don't know if that could work or what that would entail from an independent sneaker brand. Like, that's a big infrastructure of somebody of Kyrie's stature to be able to put out a supply like that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, maybe the first run don't have to be some crazy worldwide distribution. It could be a smaller, you know, just regional distribution sneaker and build up to, because Kyrie still got a lot of years left.
I don't know, man. How old is Kyrie?
He ain't 30.
Yeah, I was going to say 30, 31, 20, between 29 and 31, somewhere in there.
Somewhere around there. And he gets hurt a lot.
He came out in 2011. That's a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really long time ago. Was he a freshman out of Duke, right? He played, I don't want to say he played at Duke. He played, what, 2 games?
No, it was like 9.
So he's probably 30, 31.
He got injured at the beginning of the season and then came back for like the tournament.
It makes sense for Kyrie, especially if he can do revenue sharing. That's what you said before.
Yeah, like
Or
I
some
don't,
sorta-
I don't know how that would work either.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
that's all speculation.
and that's
right?
you know that ain't none of my business. That's between them and whatever. But like, 'cause my first thing in my mind I'm thinking of is like if Adidas comes to the table,
with some crazy.
they gonna come with a bag or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Now Kyrie, with his sort of stance on society and his views on stuff, going with a black-owned independent brand is right up his
alley. It won't
alley.
be Adidas. Adidas just dropped Kanye for the same thing.
No, okay.
Well, I
But
just read that Adidas and Puma have been talking to Kyrie.
Kyrie ain't the same thing. I don't think Kyrie really has a stance on much other than the only thing I've heard him talk about is flat Earth.
He certainly hasn't said the specific anti-Semitic things that Kanye did, but he definitely talked about that video that is like.
Did he say anything about it though? I just heard
He just wouldn't apologize like that.
That's what got him. That's what got him.
He didn't.
Messed
He
up.
didn't like go like, no, it's true. This is all. He didn't say none of stuff.
Whatever
like
happened
that.
in that meeting with Adam Silver is what got him messed up. Because he could have just apologized right then, and that would have been the end of it.
Well, they
But he
kept
didn't.
trying to get him to apologize.
If he's pushing those views, I don't think the Adidas is going to mess with him after letting Kanye go for basically the same thing. I mean, I just don't see it. Now, he may not be as militant about saying it as Kanye is, because Kanye is going on everyone's show and saying it.
Well, see, that was the thing. Like, if the Adidas reaching out to him or possibly talking to him is true, then if I was Nike, I'd be like, well, shoot, we shouldn't have dropped him there. If
Nike don't
Adidas,
care.
if Adidas is gonna give, like, Adidas should be the last one to come to the table with considering what the situation was about.
That they're just going through.
Like,
I mean, maybe they thought they can get him cheap.
maybe, but I don't know what a cheap Kyrie is. I don't know how much a Nike Kyrie would.
Make him an Adidas
Like,
athlete. You know?
I'm like, shoot,
You
what's
just wear
a
Adidas stuff?
like Kyrie Irving goes to Adidas or Puma, he's already the top tier in their entire, I mean, I guess Beyonce or whatever.
No,
They got Dame. What do you? I mean, Dame is better than Kyrie is. Yes, I mean
One's
he may
a
not.
champion and one isn't.
Dame is,
But he's been stuck in Portland his entire career. I mean, if you put Dame on a team with KD or whoever, he's going to win a championship. I mean, what are you talking about?
It's a good question to think about.
Portland is Adidas City. Portland loves Dame, and you go to the Blazer game. If you go to a Blazer game, there's Dame T-shirts on every chair. He gets love in Portland.
Kyrie would not be number one on Adidas.
Every Portland rapper has a Dame feature. He's
don't-
in the videos with him.
I don't know, but I
Portland
don't know
loves
who
Dame.
I would consider number one at Adidas.
Probably Neymar or Messi or one of these.
Oh yeah. They're top tier.
Well, if you're talking about,
I'm talking about-
sports, then
Oh,
yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
I'm
But
talking
basketball?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't even know who-
None of them sell their shoes really. I mean,
Harden, right?
they got Harden, they got Trae Young.
the cheapest shoe is Donovan Mitchell. I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah, his is probably the cheapest.
And Kyrie.
I'm thinking of the athletes they got.
Dame said he wanted a cheaper one. He didn't want boost in it.
Well, that was the thing at the time, right? All of them wanted to keep their shoes under.
I think out of all those
$150.
we just listed, though, Kyrie is still top.
Do we know that though?
No, he's not. He would not supersede Dame with Adidas.
I don't know, man.
Adidas is
You
gonna
don't know
continue
based
to
on
push
what?
Dame.
I don't know how much Dames sell. I know nothing about Dames selling. I have no idea. They could be flying off the shelves for all I know, based on what they make and profits and all that.
That's not even what I'm talking about. He's not a better player, and Dame, like you said, Dame is in the city where their American headquarters is.
Yeah, I see a lot of Dames on feet. You go to 24 Hour Fitness, they all the kids in Dames.
I see Kyrie's when I'm
That's
there.
calling Dame a better player is not disrespectful to Kyrie.
No,
Kyrie
no,
is a fantastic player.
No. I just
He's not
don't know
a
if I agree
salesman
with
either.
it. I didn't say Dame. So I just man, I never thought about Dame versus Kyrie being better. I never ever thought about it. I mean, it's a good question. Now, Dame was granted top 75 NBA player of all time. Kyrie wasn't.
What, he wasn't?
Yeah, he
Well,
was.
they snuffed a lot of heads on that. That was.
I
that list
don't
was
know.
wild.
Dame over Kyrie. I think I like one person better than the other.
He's better.
Maybe
He's been stuck in, and I don't mean stuck in Portland like Portland's a bad city. I just mean stuck in Portland as in they're not a championship
They're not
contender.
winning, yeah, or they haven't.
I
won.
love
They're-
I love Portland, the city. To be very clear,
Oh, I love Portland. I don't know. I mean, do y'all?
and Eugene and wherever
I
else.
think. Hey, look, if as far as I know, Kyrie hasn't really said anything out there in the public that's going to really polarize people. I think anyone who is putting that on him is kind of speculating. I don't see it a bad move for Saya,
an independent brand
to go, because it probably could be beneficial to both of them.
100%. Like I view this as like a bigger deal for Saya, because like it could attract more people.
Household name.
Man, you pull a Kyrie to a independent brand.
How much of your brand would you sell just for that opportunity? Because that's the conversation.
See, that's the thing, that like those conversations, which like I would want to have Devlin on here to talk about, or somebody who has done these type of things.
Speculating,
like,
right? We don't know, right?
Because I just don't even know like factor. I just don't know, because to me, if I'm a Kyrie Irving, I'm a superstar. I am a household name. My sneakers should be out. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't mean in stores, but like out. Yeah. Like he
so
does.
You'd want distribution.
He currently does heavy pre-ordering. Now I will say, Dev with Saya has lately been doing a lot of like, yo, drop today, like less pre-orders than he usually does. You know, that was his big thing when he first got going, was like a lot of pre-orders. You could pre-order it, guarantee your pair. It takes like 9 to 12 weeks.
Like Mosh.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, just like Mosh. But lately he's been having a lot more, like, you know, making stock and, you know, selling it and whatnot. I don't know if like a Kyrie Irving would go for anything else but that. You know, a pre-order, Kyrie wants his stuff out, I would think. I don't know. But I don't know Kyrie's mindset. Speaking for Kyrie may be harder than speaking for anybody else on the planet. You know, you just don't know what he's thinking. Now, he didn't meet with Kyrie. He met with his management and agent.
Yeah, so who knows how many of those meetings.
And his agent or management is his mom, Kyrie's mom.
See, that's what we meant.
So, to her or the management team, that could be viewed as beneath Kyrie. You know what I mean? I don't view it that way. I would love to see that opportunity for that, to see an independent brand have that opportunity, you know what I mean? But even if it doesn't work out with Kyrie, I would love to see that work out with, you know, like a Jalen Green on the Rockets, or, you know, like somebody up and coming who isn't like, Kyrie is top tier.
The only problem with that, dude, is that as a kid, these kids weren't thinking about Sia.
See, that's the main issue too, because as you're an athlete and you get drafted and you're young, if Saya comes to the table and says, hey, you just got drafted, I would love to give you the opportunity or something, a lot of these young kids and stuff like that had that dream of coming out with Nike and stuff. I mean, Georgia's heavy into college recruiting and stuff. There are people that say, I'm not going to your school because you're not a Nike school. Like,
yeah, it starts when they're young.
Yeah, so it's
But
like,
I mean, in that Jordan story, he wanted to be Adidas.
Right.
He wanted to be an Adidas athlete. He always saw he was going to be an Adidas athlete. But was Nike's pitch so good, or was Adidas' pitch so bad?
You know what I would be more...
I think Nike was the only... Part of Nike's pitch, I think, was we'll give you a true PE. You know what I mean?
Get your own
you'll get
signature
your own
shoe,
yeah.
where Adidas was not doing that. They were like, no, you're going to be an Adidas athlete. You're going to be sitting here up there with... Xavier McDaniel and whoever.
Yeah, Adidas basketball had panache at that point. They didn't need to give some. I mean, he wasn't unknown. He was the third pick.
And were players actually even getting
player,
signature sneakers back then? Was there signature?
I wouldn't think so. I mean,
Kareem had LA Gears. Was it a signature? I don't know. Magic had weapons.
Magic and Larry had that.
Had the
Magic and Larry
whatever,
had weapons.
They had the same shoe, different.
But
color.
they called it a weapon. They didn't call it.
It wasn't the Birds or the Magic.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. So, but Jordan got Jordans. These are the Michael Jordans.
You know what I would like to see for like something like somewhere in America would be, and I don't know if Nike allows this type of thing. Like, I wear Nike brand athletics as an athlete, but when I'm outside on the streets, I could wear somewhere in America. You know what I mean? That to me, and look, and this is what the thing said. They discussed a partnership. I know he had originally put out there that he wants to do his sneaker and basketball sneaker and stuff like that, but a partnership would be dope. You know what I mean? Clothes and casual sneakers. Somewhere in America makes fire casual sneakers. I got 3, 4, 5 pairs myself.
I really like the look of them. I never bit the bullet to cop a pair, but every time I see them,
like it's a shoe to give a shot. You know what I mean? They're a bit pricey, but everything's pricey nowadays. So it's like, you know what I mean? but I would love to see Kyrie in Somewhere in America clothes, Somewhere in America lifestyle shoes, and then if he wants to get on the court and hoop, he could go hoop with some Pumas or some Adidas or
What
whatever.
is he hooping in now?
Nikes, but he just covered up all the logos.
Still his
still his stuff.
shoe though.
He just covered up the logos.
Well, you
and
see,
stuff
John
like that.
Morant unveiled his logo today.
Oh yeah, I reposted it. That Jame Witcher logo is whack. It is not Nike's best work. It is awful.
I didn't really feel
It looked
one
like a
way or
shark
another
tooth.
about it.
They didn't try a JA kind of pointy, crooked.
They gave him a.
I mean, it just
They gave him a folder of 50.
yeah. I don't think
and
it
that's what
sucks,
he
but
chose.
it's not. No one's buying anything because of the logo. I mean,
Kids might.
No,
If the kids like it.
logos.
kids
hold
just
on.
will buy Ja because it's Ja.
No.
They don't care about the
No,
logo.
no, no.
They'll see John.
Logos are way more important than we put value on for what
But the
they
top,
are.
the Jordan, Adidas, that branding matters. I don't think the player's signature, their signature logo matters much.
Like
Did you care about Kawhi's logo, the handprint?
no, that's a dumb logo.
I mean, most
It's a
of them
giant
are
hand. Like that's a dumb logo. I'm not wearing a sweater or a t-shirt with a hand on it.
PG's logo
Well,
ain't that great.
if you're saying that you think things would
PG
sell
logo
if a
is fire.
logo was fired, then fine. But I don't think no one's ever going to recreate the Jumpman. I mean, it's not like
they trying though.
it's not going to happen.
They trying.
I mean, I talked about Matt's logo for Hugh Hefner on there. It was obviously a fantastic idea to use a lace and what are those things called again? Forgot the name already.
Lace locks?
Lace locks for the Hugh Hefner, for the H. But, I mean, I just don't.
Logos to me matter than people give them credit for. Like
Who
sorry.
else has a good logo, though, besides, I mean, Penny's makes sense, but.
Penny had the 1 cent logo.
Yeah, right. But outside of Jordan and Penny making sense, there's not another one I can think of that.
Jumpman.
Shaq had the Dunkman, I
Shaq
guess.
had a
but,
good one.
But guess what? Jumpman, Dunkman. It's like
LeBron had his
remember
logo. The
Griffey,
Dunkman.
Swingman. They're all man. This all something man. I mean, it's
Do you
like,
remember the Nike that was on the back of the Air Bacon?
That
the
was like
original-
got in trouble because of
That
Arabic
was
looking.
fire. That made me buy a shoe.
Well, it was fire because it looked like fire and it was air bacon.
Yeah, and
but
I
it looked
remember
like
in the store,
the
I got to
Arabic.
pick my sneakers. I want those.
It got disrespectful. I mean, it was disrespectful or whatever. Like in
Yeah, I mean, which
Whatever.
we did. None of us knew.
yeah, we all had those original bacons with that on the back. Like we just didn't know at that time. Like you know what I mean. But look, man, when it to me, when it comes to like a logo like that, like the PG logo, it's a P and a G, but it's shaped like the infinity logo. Like it looks like something good. I feel like Jame Witcher is too cool to not have a cool logo. Like you would wear a Jame Witcher hoodie with something cool. You know what? Honestly, when I think of Jame Witcher, I think of his hair. I think of him. The logo of Jame Witcher should have just been a silhouette of his head. Like,
But then he stuck with that hair.
and that is the thing I thought of too. I was like, well, dang, his logo was now with dread
15
swinging.
years from now, when he got the joint back here,
It
he's
may
still
be,
playing. Now
but
he
I
gotta look at
feel like
himself.
that's what I think of. I think of cool. I think of young, gritty, and hair. That's what I think of when I think of him. I don't think of like a logo like that. Like it just looked, man, it looked like a weird corporate logo. Like it just looked odd. And I was like, nah, that's not for him. I appreciated Kobe having the Kobe system logo. It was different because when the Kobe logo came out, ooh, everyone thought it sucked. Nobody knew what it was. When in reality, we don't know what any of these logos are.
talking about the Mamba logo, right?
The
diamond.
the Kobe system.
Yeah, but it's
whatever that is.
it's a snake though.
That's a snake.
I thought it was just like a diamond.
It's just
like
no. I'm
don't
talking
think
about the
so.
Kobe system logo, not the snake. The Kobe system logo. Kobe system logo. When that first came out, everybody was like, "The heck is this supposed to be?" It looked like an airplane. It looked like a Y. It looked like a V. It looked like
You
everything.
talking about like this?
Yeah.
That's like the
original logo
it's the
wasn't
shape
a snake.
of like a snake head. Yes, it is.
That's what that's
yeah,
supposed to be.
Like a
Let me see
snake.
it.
Like a, what are those?
His nickname is the Mamba. Like, what are you
No, I
talking
know
about?
his nickname.
It's the head, the body is the bottom, and then the head.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I can
that
see
ain't no snakehead.
Damn.
I have never heard anybody say that's a snakehead.
I didn't either, but
That's
looking
not a
at it-
snakehead.
Looking at it, it makes sense.
I've never thought that. It was always called the Kobe system.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Kobe-
it is.
How long has he been the
Kobe
black-
system didn't start till Kobe 4.
Kobe system started with the logo.
No,
The
it,
very first Kobe system commercial was the logo. What are you talking about?
it didn't have anything to do with the logo. Kobe system was a joke to make about the shoe.
No,
Yes, it was.
No, you used to be able to get.
It was
you could
called
get-
the Kobe
It
system.
was the Kobe system because you can get different densities of foam.
Yeah,
to
the
put in
foam, the
shoe.
seal. That was called the Kobe
Do you
system.
want the shoe to be
Firm.
What shoe are you talking about? Because that's not any of the ones, not any of the early ones.
No, it's not the early ones. This
No,
is
no,
back
no.
when the boot. Remember when
This
he
is-
first
The
started
first
boot?
reference of Kobe system was on the Kobe 4 when they did like ankle insurance. I remember specifically.
Here is the Kobe system logo right here. Kobe Bryant's logo evolution. Like, this is the original logo right here. This is not a snake head. The logo right here, George, right here.
I'm reading.
That's what it looked like.
That's what I
That's the
just
same
showed
thing
you.
you
That's
were
what I'm
showing.
Yes,
reading
but-
you.
yes.
Reading about it right now.
Yes, but this ain't no snake head. Like, you're not going to tell me this is a snake head.
I could see it, dude.
Like, what the
I
heck
could
are y'all-
see it.
Fam, no, you don't.
You can call it
You
whatever you
sleepy.
want.
You've been yawning.
I'm sleepy.
Fam, this is not a snake head. Nobody has ever looked at this and oh, it's a snake head. Everybody didn't know what this was. Like, come on now.
Hold on.
A sneaker podcast. Do some research, fam. Fam.
Yeah,
Look.
the logo began in 2003. The Kobe 4
Yep.
came out in 2004.
Yep.
There was nothing about the Kobe system that you're talking about where you can get different densities or whatever. That was not on the 4. The 4 was just a
100%. But the Kobe system, the logo was called the Kobe. It was about the Kobe
No,
system.
it wasn't.
All right, fam. Could be wrong. I could be not. Who knows? But this is what we on here talking.
Anyway,
What is this?
here you go. This is what I'm thinking about.
Let me
This
see.
right here. This is like,
Yeah, I don't. That
like if you
picture
see
right there
that
doesn't
from
look
the
familiar,
front
but
and-
Fam, that's Mustang.
but I'm thinking
Oh.
snake. I'm just saying a snake.
That's a Cobra.
I'm just saying a
that
snake.
don't look nothing like that logo I just showed you. Though.
You can't see with the whatever you call that flaring out to size. No, none of it.
None of it.
None of.
I do not look at that logo and go, Cobra. No. Or Mamba.
I'm just saying I could see it.
Nah.
I'm not saying I heard of it.
Don't let,
I'm just saying
don't
I
let
could
George
see it.
trick you. You got on
it
course.
has nothing to do with being tricked.
Look, man, to me, Ja deserves a way better logo than that. Something cool, something fresh that the kids would want to wear, and something that you can identify as Ja. That J-A with that
I was
little
looking at
arrowhead.
that. I couldn't really tell.
It looked like an arrowhead. It looked like a shark's tooth. Now, if that's supposed to be a shark's
The
tooth,
Kobe logo has 6 symbols. The number 6 represents harmony and stability, conveys love, family issues, and truth. Who knows?
deep.
That sounds like when they make. Here's the Clean Air Act. Clean is the confidence, leadership.
Deep.
Black folks love to do that, right? It's like, oh, we're the get right crew, getting money all night. Shut up.
It says Kobe looked at it
Goody
like it
mob.
was like a samurai sword or something.
The first time I heard the Goody Mob stands the good die mostly over bullshit. I was like, all right, y'all
Yeah, that'd be
y'all
too
try
much.
it, man.
I see them acronyms and stuff, but no.
Y'all Goody Mob, just be
That's
that.
it. Y'all just goody mob. Yeah, but hey, blessings to Saya, Kyrie. Hopefully they could work out something. I want to see him walking around.
It says
wearing
Kobe
Saya
believed the
sneakers.
logo represents a sword in a sheath. I've never heard that
so-
before. To me, it was a snake head.
I was.
Yeah, I had never heard anybody refer to a snakehead, but we learned. We did some research today. We got our phones and we looked it up, and
there you go.
I mean, it
we
makes
go.
much more sense as a snakehead since his name is the Mamba than anything
I can
else.
see how you can make.
Well,
that.
I mean, if you're gonna go that route, it has to look like a snake. Like it don't look like a snake head. Like it just look like a capital Y. Like it don't look like like a ninja star. Like it don't look like nothing to me. Like, anyways, like I said, I hope Saya and Kyrie. I hope to see
It'd be
Kyrie.
dope. It'd
I hope
be
to
dope.
see Kyrie in some Saya jackets and some Saya casual shoes and some rocking them joints out there in the tunnel. That's what I want to see. I want to see Kyrie in the tunnel wearing his clothes and stuff.
I
Like
just
that.
want to see him play basketball, and I don't want to hear about his.
I want to see him play basketball in the finals. The Nets have to get to the finals. They won't, but they have to. All right, they won't, but they need to. All right.
Some made James Harden leave.
Oh, he's been talking about it lately. You didn't see that stuff? Oh, he's been talking. He said,
Yeah.
about
It says right here, before looking at the meaning of the Black Mamba, let's look at the animal that inspired it. The logo is called the Mamba logo.
I
It
mean,
was inspired by a snake.
maybe, but it doesn't look like a snakehead. Like, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you. It says it was inspired by a snake.
Well, I mean, I just heard 3 different versions. Like, he's samurai sword, Seath, shield, black mama head, snakes.
He
Who
was
knows?
born with that symbol on his.
I mean, I
forehead.
looked up today. I looked up today about AJKOs because I was like, let me just double check what AJKO stand for. There's
What
still
does it stand
2
for?
different meanings. people think AJKO stands for Air Jordan Knockout because it was a canvas for boxing, and the other people say that it's Air Jordan Knockoff because it was a cheaper version of the Jordan 1 when they originally came out.
They wouldn't do that.
And I was like, well, why would they call it a knockoff?
They wouldn't call it a knockoff.
But it was a cheaper version of the Jordan 1 when they originally came out. So
but they would not call it knockoff.
Because when the Jordan came out in 86, it came out with the regular high, a low top, and then an AJKO version. And the AJKO version was cheaper. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I've heard knockout because it's canvas for boxing, and I heard knock off because it's a cheaper Jordan 1.
If one or two is true, and I had to put money on one, I would put money on knockout because I doubt a company would call a product.
Me too. Appreciate everybody likes subscribe to this podcast, man. Like I said, George, let's do NFL picks so we can go home, man. It's getting late. My man's got to get all the way back to Casa Grande. Yee.
Trying to read about Kobe logos, family.
Before you go, let me say this. I wanted to say, every time everyone talks about the Grant Hill 2, they always talk about Tupac.
They should.
No. You know what? So maybe it's just me being very Eurocentric growing up.
It's just you.
But it was the You're All I Need video, Mary J. Blige. Method Man had half braid, half hair. He running from the police. He was in the Grant Hill 2s. That's the first time I ever saw it.
That's perfectly fine. You just missed the Tupac picture. That picture, iconic.
I mean, okay, but I'm just saying.
I mean, Fila just released Grant Hill 2 Tupacs. They just dropped them. Yeah, they did. They suck.
Oh, was it Bandana?
Yeah, they suck. They suck.
15 years too late, man.
15 years, but they about 30 years too late. Good Lord. A Bandana Grant Hill sneaker? Lord have mercy. Bloods, Crips, everybody should get you.
Grant Hill's still getting paid from them, so I'm sure.
Facts. So that was one of the greatest deals of all time. What NFL game play this week? Let's do it so we can get the heck out of here.
Thursday night football, Jacksonville at New York Airplanes.
Hold on, just one more couple of things real quick. Let's Colts and Vikings for a second.
Yeah, okay. You good?
Colts and Vikings for a second. I knew that was going to happen. Not the win, but I knew the Vikings were going to come back being down 30.
Well, they always do it, seemingly.
And you know what I knew? It was when it was like 40 seconds left. No, about 30 seconds left before the halftime. And the Colts were in the red zone. And they ran a halfback counter, got tackled. It was like 4th and 11. And the announcers go, yeah, that's about right. You're in control. You're up 30-0. You're in control of this game. Go ahead and get the point and get the heck out of here. I said, oh, they're going to come back. There's no way. This is what teams need to understand. And this is what I put in the thread. I said, these teams need to either hire a fan. A fan should be on the staff to be actually on the sideline to just give some sort of insight or logic if you really follow your team, or a sports psychologist. If you're the Colts and you're beating the Vikings 30-0, guess who's still the worst team? The Colts. They suck. You just happen to win 30-0 today. If you're a coach, hey, gang, come around. We're up 30-0, but they're still better than us. I need you to get 40. Hey, we got 40. Come here. They're still better. You got to get 50. To me, the same thing with the Cowboys against the Jaguars. They're up 14-0. Hey, come here, guys. We always crap the bed. I need 21. Gather around. We always crap the bed. I need 27. You can't. You have to realize your weaknesses and your strength. And you have to be self-reliant. Like, I still suck even though I'm up by 40. You're still better than me. I'm winning by 40. I'm just better than you this very second. It's embarrassing. That game was disgusting. Fire to watch, though. Like you said, one of the best, greatest, worst games of all time.
I mean, the
greatest, worst games of all time.
Facts.
The Raiders have done it 4 times this year. Not quite to
17
points,
though, is different.
I mean, the Bears did.
It's different than 33, but
the Bears are constantly giving games away.
The Raiders have blown a
but the Bears
20-point lead, a 17-point lead, a 17-point lead, and a 16-point lead this season, and almost blew a 14-point lead right after you watched the Colts do it on Sunday.
That Cardinals game was stupid. That's definitely on fire, though.
Talking about 20-0?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your game?
Chandler Jones.
You said Cardinals.
I'm sorry, Patriots. That was stupid. That was some cool, weird stuff, though. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the games? Let's go home. Let's get that guy here. We all
Jaguars at Jets.
James falling asleep. You falling asleep.
I'm just yawning, man.
I looked over it.
I'm going to go eat some pulled pork and drink some beer.
James
I'm an
was
old person. Yeah, because them chairs, you sitting straight up. You can't fall asleep on that.
I got Jaguars. Jaguars, the rest of their schedule was easy.
White Mike is out.
Yeah, the Jets. Yeah, I got Jaguars. Who you go with?
Who were the Jags?
Jags.
I don't know. I'm gonna pick the Jets. They're at home. It's gonna be cold.
Jets, Jets.
Who knows?
Yeah, who really knows? But I'm going Jags.
Saints at Cleveland Browns.
God, they both suck.
I got Browns.
I'm gonna go with Browns.
It's gonna be cold, and Deshaun Watson might finally have it figured out by week 4. Playing.
I'll go with Browns too, just in case my boy Porter is watching this. Your team sucks, bro.
Falcons at Ravens. Based on the spread, it seems like they think Lamar's coming back. It's 7.5 because that's a lot for a backup.
Did Huntley play this week?
Huh?
Did Huntley play this week?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
Well,
And now, hopefully,
if the Ravens want to be, if they want to make the playoffs and be taken seriously, you can't lose at home to Atlanta with a rookie quarterback or Mariota.
every single NFC South team has to win. Every single one. They can't lose a single game. Ravens.
If Lamar's back, then yeah, Ravens for sure.
He's not coming back.
I mean, the spread seems like they're assuming he's playing because 7.5. You wouldn't get 7.5 with Huntley.
Got a rookie QB on Atlanta, and they suck.
Yeah, but I mean, you just said Atlanta's still in it, right? 5-9. It's not like they're 0-14.
True.
I'm going Baltimore. I mean, their running game is really good regardless. Bengals at Patriots.
I'm riding for Cincinnati pretty much all the time.
Bengals might be the best team in the NFL. I'm going Bengals.
I don't think they are, but I mean, they obviously look better the last, 5-6 weeks.
I mean, I'm happy to see the Bengals good, bro.
I am too. I love it. I like seeing them.
I like the Bengals. I liked all their, skill players. Their offensive line stinks. We know that.
It's much better now. It's better. His pocket's a little bit cleaner now. It's better. It's not.
Fam, I watched the highlight from last week. The man ran right around the right tackle. The
yeah,
right tackle
but
didn't even touch him.
sometimes with the Burrow, he gets a little panicked really quick. He gets jumpy.
Joe Burrow made the right play. He stepped up in the pocket, but you can't just let people run around you without basically touching them. I mean, it's insane.
100%.
I'm going to go Patriots because this season doesn't make any sense.
No way. No.
Patriots are at home. I mean,
that Raiders loss did something to them.
I can't root for the Patriots.
I don't think so.
Ever. I just can't do it.
Ever.
Bill Simmons and then just the history of the Patriots makes me not able to. I want all the worst things for them.
I'm going to go Bengals by a lot because Bengals still trying to win the division.
The Bengals are a better team. They got a better quarterback. They got better skill position players, but this season makes no sense. So I'm going to just go Patriots.
I'm happy that the Patriots suck. They deserve it. And it'll be a good time too when Golden State sucks again.
You know what's funny is the Patriots really don't
might be right now.
Suck.
No, but they still got Steph. They still fun to
He's
watch.
out.
But he's injured.
Them cats are 3-18 on the road this year. The Warriors. That's insane.
Wait, they couldn't have played 21 road games already.
3-18 on the road.
What Draymond
How
did?
you played 21 road games already? Season's not even half over yet.
3-18.
The season goes it's
maybe
the playoffs
3-14.
too, but the season goes all the way to June, and we're only in December.
Maybe 3-14, but it's definitely 3 in double digits.
Well, I know at one point they were 0-8 or 0-9, so I'm sure they got double-digit losses. But 18 sounds like a lot.
I think it's 18.
Teams is loving beating up on them too, I'm sure.
Bills at Chicago Bears.
I'm a Bears fan, so
Well, the Bills are used to playing in cold weather, so nothing Chicago got is going to bother them.
it ain't going. I mean, and I love watching Fields, but I kind of want him to be alive.
He's a hater.
Get him
What?
A Fields hater.
No, I'm not. I'm a Fields.
You're
love
an
Fields.
Ohio
I'm
State.
an Ohio State quarterback.
You're
hater.
Ohio State myth creator and a Fields hater.
Look, it don't matter how good the Bears are right now, but Justin Fields has to do
too much.
way
yeah, of
too
course.
much right now.
They got Mooney, and that's it.
Now, I'm looking at this as like maybe Bears ownership and management goes, okay, cool. He is good.
Let's put him on
now,
ice.
let's really go get some people.
Yeah, let's put him on ice this year, and let's.
All the times where we're like, why don't the Bears go get anybody? It's like, well, why go out there and throw all your money at like wide receivers and a bunch of stars if you don't know if the quarterback
draft
is
his
all right?
former teammate,
I'm
Jackson
convinced-
Smith and Jiba or whatever.
I'm convinced it's a city mentality problem. That the Bears, anytime they've been good, it's been when they have outstanding defense and everything on defense, and just our quarterback just won't lose the game for us.
I honestly think Bears defense has been a myth for the last 5 years.
Well, the last 5 years, yes. It's been a myth since 2006, 2008.
Even them Urlacher days.
Oh, no, come on. When we had Peppers and Urlacher.
The defense didn't win enough games. Like, having great defense could win you some games. They didn't win enough.
They had no offense. So your defense would score more points than the offense.
They didn't score enough.
When they had Hester, they were scoring more points on the offense or on the defense than they did on offense back in those days.
Devin Hester, boy, you want to talk about somebody who was fantastic.
So this is when the Bears broke me, and I haven't been right since 2006 Super Bowl. And I'm not a talk shit kind of guy on the sports tip. Like, oh, your team is trash. We go, but that Super Bowl year, bro, when Hester ran it back the first,
Someone gets the
I was
Colts.
flipping tables
Indianapolis,
over,
right? Yeah.
slapping babies. I was talking cash shit. And for them to lose, man, I haven't recovered since. I have not recovered since.
People forget that was Rex Grossman that got him there. I was a Rex Grossman liker. I'm not going to say fan. I liked him.
You just didn't need to lose.
You like all the Bears quarterbacks. You like Cutler, too.
I mean, I liked Cutler, too.
Beautiful ball.
But he was
beautiful spiral.
Man, you don't stop.
Tight.
You don't stop.
You can't say that about that ball. You can't say that about a Jay Cutler pass. Well, it was beautiful.
He had a cannon on him.
He was
too.
a very solid between 18 and 10 quarterback in the NFL.
Now,
every year he was there. He was
pass,
between 18 and 10.
Would the pass get to the receivers? Not always, but it was beautiful.
It might spiral cleanly over his
head.
head.
It may hit a fan. I may hit a fan in the stand, but it was beautiful. Who was the games? What else?
So everybody picking Bills, I'm assuming?
No,
against
I'm picking
who?
Chicago.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm picking Chicago. 100%.
I got Bills winning, but the line's 9.5, so that's too many points. I think the Bears cover that, but the Bills are going to win. Josh Allen not going to have no problems in the cold weather. Giants at Minnesota Vikings.
That's amazing. Some of these games be completely silent.
I went with Giants just because
I think I'm gonna go Giants.
I don't want the Vikings to win.
I think I'm gonna go Giants. Vikings. God, I really want them to be as good as their records say they are. Like, I love all their players. I do. There's nobody on the team that I don't dislike. Like, Vikings are one of those teams you just don't trust. Yeah. But if it's not going to be the Packers winning the division, if the Lions still have an opportunity, it's got to be the Vikings. Like, they got to get to the Super Bowl at some point. Like, good Lord.
Neither team makes any sense. The Giants dominate one team in the league and then suck against everybody else. Why they can't beat the Commandants, I have no idea.
Well, if you design your team,
why the Commandants can't compete with the Giants is ridiculous. But
it's a team sport, right? So if you design your team around beating this
weird
scheme, then you get beat up everywhere else.
Yeah, their team is designed for the conference.
You got to pick the right loadout, right?
I'm going Vikings, I guess. Field goal at the end or something, or safety or something that makes no sense.
I'm gonna go Giants.
Lions at Panthers.
Oh, Lions. Easily. Now, the Panthers do have these weird moments where you're like, fam, why did y'all win today?
The Lions should win.
Yeah, I'm going Lions.
I'll go with
Lions.
It's
outdoor,
too.
Though. I don't know.
I'm gonna pick Lions. The Panthers are probably gonna win because nothing makes sense, but I'm gonna go Lions.
But it's
in Carolina.
Yeah, I'm Lions.
Seahawks at Chiefs. Chiefs by 1 million. Seahawks are falling apart. Geno's still been playing fire, but the defense is so bad that it's like.
Yeah, I look at Geno's numbers.
I think they've allowed 400 something yards the last 8 games straight or something.
Even Geno, some of his mishaps on the field, it never looks his fault. Like, it looks like their fault. Like, old Geno, we'd be ripping into it.
But here's the thing. Their offense is still scoring 20 or 30 points a game. But they just keep losing.
Stay in the games, too. I'm gonna go Seahawks. I think they beat the Chiefs. I think they beat the Chiefs this week.
No, you're not.
I think they beat the Chiefs this week.
I think the Chiefs.
Good luck stopping that offense with that as bad as Seattle's been on defense.
I don't know.
Recently.
Pacific Northwest, in the Pacific Northwest, if you're not a Seahawks fan, their fans are so annoying. It's like the
12th man,
the Cowboys anywhere else in the country, right?
Greatest
America's
team of all time,
team.
man.
They're annoying, but
America's team, man.
in the Pacific Northwest, Seahawks fans are so annoying, dude. Game day, you walk through the office, even though there's no office anymore. Everybody decked out like they about to play, like they might get called up.
Nice. I love it. What's next?
Texans at Titans.
Texans.
Texans, really?
Titans falling apart too.
I go with the Titans.
Titans are doing the reverse. Like they always start bad, then do good, and they stay good. They're doing bad. They started bad, did good, now bad again. Now Henry is still running all over the earth on everybody.
They're gonna
lose to the Texans. It's a divisional game. They're gonna lose to the Texans. The Jaguars are gonna end up winning that division.
It makes no sense, but I'm gonna pick the Texans as well. I think.
Yeah, it makes no sense whatsoever. But the Texans are averaging about what 27 a game the last 3 games. That'll be all right.
Fam, who knows? Oh wow, all those games I just said are Saturday. That's crazy. I didn't realize.
Chiefs barely handled the Broncos.
I didn't realize that many games were on Saturday. Also on Saturday, still Commandants at 49ers. I got 49ers. I think Commandants will cover though. They seem to play well against non-New York Giant teams.
The Commanders are. This sucks for them that they lose to the Giants. They got to beat the Giants and then lose to the Niners. They're gonna lose to the Giants and the Niners. That sucks for them. The Niners are gonna win.
Eagles at Cowboys.
Cowboys. Jalen Hurts is hurt.
Is he? He's not playing?
He's hurt his shoulder.
And Cowboys are going to win if he played, so it don't matter.
But you like Minshew, man, though.
No, I like him.
That's what I said. You like Minshew, man.
As a person, I think he's yeah.
You liked him as a quarterback.
As a quarterback, I liked him more on Jacksonville.
Now, as a singer, I like him. As a quarterback, no, I can't.
I think Minshew is what I wish Baker was. Like, the high energy, but no.
Minshew mania.
Nah. He goes there and beats the Cowboys, though. I'm going to be heated.
I mean, you should be heated. You lost last week. Didn't y'all lose or did you win?
Geeks lost in overtime.
Oh, that's right.
A pick 6.
Oh, that's right. But it went off man's hands, though, right?
I don't give a shite.
Oh, I understand that, but that's the play, right? It wasn't.
that was the
Dak
play,
didn't
but
make a bad throw.
It wasn't a bad throw. Did it hit his hands? Yes. But you know what? Why did the game got to end with the ball touch a Dak? It just felt like that's how it was supposed to end. Even though
outside of giving the ball to 20, what's number 20's name again?
Pollard.
Yeah, Pollard.
Give Pollard the ball. Let him say hike. Let
him say hike.
Let Pollard get under center and go and do it.
Dak
you don't want Dak in the play at all. You don't want Dak nowhere near.
When it's time to win, Dak, go ahead and just go over here and run block. Give the ball to Pollard.
You go have your
fam. Give the ball to Pollard. Do not give it to Zeke because he may fumble. Do not give it to Dak because he may throw it to somebody else. Give the ball to Pollard.
Could you imagine that if you got your quarterback run blocking, he get hurt? That coach is going to get murdered.
We were all there watching the game live when Dak broke his leg, and it looked like Greg was going to throw up.
That coach is going to get you. Remember that soccer player that kicked the ball into his own goal, was murdered a week later?
Oh, yeah, Columbia.
That's how they going to do that.
That was against the U.S.
Fam, CeeDee Lamb was killing them out there. Why are you throwing the ball to Brown the entire... What are you
Didn't he score 2 touchdowns?
He did. Now, you want to throw it to him in the red zone? That's fine. Up the field, give the ball to CeeDee Lamb. We don't use our tight... You know what? Cowboys win. Let's move on. I got time for it. I got to get out of here.
Let's see here. Final game on Saturday is Las Vegas Raiders at Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going to pick the Raiders against my better judgment only because they literally beat the Steelers every time they're not supposed to beat the Steelers. It makes no sense in the universe.
Can Raiders still get in the playoffs?
The weird way. What's that?
Raiders still in the hunt?
They can make it if they win out and 2 other things go their way or something like that.
I'll go Raiders.
But I think the Steelers can make it too.
Steelers.
They got the same record. It's basically an elimination game.
I've seen homeboy he's pulling out the cross chain now. He's their coach.
Do I agree?
When you can see the Jesus out there, that means it's on his side.
Do I think the Raiders are going to win? No, but there's some weird thing in the universe that every time the Raiders play the Steelers, the Raiders
every single team in the league is in the hunt
reason.
except the Texans. And the Rams. Them the only 2 teams that's not in the hunt.
I told you 1 week after what happened,
Cardinals.
nobody would be talking about Baker, right? And I was right. They got smoked, like ham.
A lot of bad coaching.
Who you got?
Cowboys.
Fam, we talking about another game.
We talking about
Raiders.
Raiders. Cowboys, anytime.
There's only 3.
Cowboys gonna win that
There's
one.
only 3 games on Sunday, which is weird, but okay.
Because it's Christmas
like
Day.
a reverse of.
NBA is gonna be all over Christmas Day, boy.
Oh, you gonna be watching NFL?
What depends on the games?
Well, the first game's kind of good. The second game sucks balls, and the last game is the Cardinals. So you decide.
I'll be watching NBA.
Packers at Dolphins. That's interesting. Packers won, 2 or 3 in a row, so they're kind of back in it
Packers
now.
winning. Dolphins are cooked.
Nah.
They are not that good.
They're not. But they barely lost by 3 or whatever last week.
But
And
that's
they scored
what
36
no,
points.
that's cool, but that's 4 in a row now.
I understand that, but they still scored 36 points against the Bills. I mean,
It's good to have the
in
Dolphins
cold
good
weather.
again,
No, that's
Pretty
good. It shows like, wow, okay, maybe they can.
So at
Tough
home
it
against
out.
the Packers, they probably should win. I'm going Dolphins.
They should win. I'm going Packers.
At home too. Yeah,
Dolphins at home, they should beat the Packers.
Dolphins.
Dolphins literally have 2 of the most uncoverable humans on the planet.
Plus, as a Bears fan, I can't. The Packers ever.
Broncos at Los Angeles Rams. The worst game of the week by far. Broncos scored more points with backup man. They said Russell Wilson was cleared and then he didn't play. So
I think his confidence is gone, bro.
he healthy scratched himself.
Yeah,
or
because
I
people
think
like
his
George
confidence
keeps
is gone.
hurting his feelings.
I got a rookie Russell Wilson I'm trying to sell right now.
It's the
Better sell it to
world
Sierra.
turned. The world turns against Russell
Wilson. People hate nice guys. They
Is
do.
that what
No.
it is?
And it got
When he
nothing to
was
do with
winning,
it.
they
Got
liked
nothing-
do.
You might be partially
They hate
right about
nice
the world
guys,
hating
boy.
nice guys as a theme, but that's
They
not why
do.
they hate Russell Wilson.
They love
He's
Steph.
annoying and a
Everyone
goof.
loves
They
Steph?
do. They do.
He's annoying and a goof. That's not a nice guy thing.
If
That's
Steph-
like you're a dork thing.
If Steph didn't have championships, they would feel the same way about Steph.
No, they wouldn't. Not
Because-
like Russell Wilson.
Because-
Steph ain't out there on social media doing nerd videos and stuff like Russell Wilson, bro. Russell Wilson is literally Tim Tebow with talent, and you saw what happened to Tim Tebow. Nobody likes people like
That's
that.
yeah. They don't.
I don't think Tim Tebow was as corny as Russell Wilson.
No, Tim Tebow's out there.
But
with,
in the locker room, he was, though. Like, I remember hearing stories where Tebow would, like, tell other players they got to pray or whatever when he did the prayer circle.
couldn't listen to
Like,
music.
fam, what are you talking
with
about?
Tebow, right?
I don't believe in the
he
same
don't want
thing as
the
you. I ain't
cursing.
praying with you.
But they be having a prayer circle after every game. Have you
Yeah,
ever
they
seen
like
this?
gather players
Yeah,
up
so
from
they can
different
say,
teams.
thank you, Jesus, for not letting me get injured.
And me
Yeah, but
being a
not every
millionaire.
player believes in it, is what I'm saying.
And you don't have to participate.
If
That's
I'm your
the thing.
QB, you're participating.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you that to your
No,
face.
I'm not. Then I tell the team, get rid of him.
Not Russell Wilson because he stinks. I don't think he got no clout left in that organization
clout.
already.
What's the last game so we can go home?
Who'd you pick?
I picked the Rams.
Okay.
Rams.
You got Baker.
Yep.
I got Broncos.
Baker's doesn't.
You got the Broncos winning?
Yeah.
Is he playing?
Nope.
Well, I don't know, but if he doesn't, they played better with what's
They
the
shut
name?
him down.
What's the name, man? What's his
Sent
name?
him to the G League.
It's the
Mark
old,
Rippon.
Yeah, Brett Rippon.
You got
Yeah, Rippon's young son.
They got him in college.
Buccaneers at Arizona Cardinals.
Send him back to college.
G League is college football. He back at Wisconsin.
You got to finish that college algebra class that you
What's the last game?
Buccaneers at Cardinals, a game that no one should care about, but
I mean,
Buccaneers have to win, so I'm gonna go Buccaneers.
Buccaneers have to, but Cardinals should want to ruin it for Tom Brady.
They should.
They should,
And they
want
will
to.
try very hard.
They're gonna
to.
try.
So
their
I'm gonna
best
go with
to. They're
Cardinals.
gonna lay it. I'm gonna go Cardinals too. Chargers don't play. I hate.
Yeah,
the
that's the
Chargers,
last
though.
game. I haven't got there yet.
I
teams,
hate them.
Teams are loving beating up.
It's
on
remember it's
Brady.
fantasy week, so
love it,
no
yeah.
more buys. Fantasy playoffs. Chargers at Colts. Last game, Chargers win. I'm sure they'll find some way to make it a field goal game.
I
at
hate
the
it.
end,
Colts
but
win. I guarantee it.
It's possible.
I hate the Chargers.
It's possible.
The Chargers suck, and they've won like what 4 in a row, 5 in a row, and they're
No. The Raiders beat them 2 weeks ago.
and they're
Whatever.
really like, boy, the Chargers better watch out for them, huh? Herbert is mid-range jumper.
They beat Titans and then Dolphins before that, and then lost to the Raiders before.
Herbert is mid. He can't. He makes some of the magical throws that you give him way too much credit for, but he is nowhere near Burrow. He is nowhere near Mahomes. He is nowhere near.
Well, I don't
Allen.
think anyone said he was near
is
Mahomes.
No. They were trying
Burrow
to-
has taken the next step. That's accurate. But Burrow has way better weapons than Herbert does.
Hold on. If you
No,
said,
I mean, just say that. You agree.
fam, if you
No, just
about
say
what?
that.
About what?
Burrow has better weapons than Herbert by far. He got Jamar Chase and all them cats in Seattle. I mean Cincinnati.
Yes, but hold on. But
so you put Herbert in there, he does the same thing.
Hold on. Let's not act like he don't got weapons. He got some fire weapons. Now some of his weapons can't stay healthy.
He has a one.
He has
Keenan Allen, and Keenan Allen's old and can't stay healthy. Okay, we're not talking about running backs. Everybody got running backs.
Carter is good.
No, he's not. Carter's a career special teamer who's 32 years old playing receiver. He shouldn't be out there.
He's doing okay this season.
He should not be out there.
He shouldn't be out there, but he's doing okay this season.
Okay, so that means you don't have a weapon if you're someone who shouldn't be out there.
You can defend Herbert all you want, but he's nowhere near the ones where he should be. He's last out of all of them.
What happens if you put Herbert with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and the other receiver they got there?
Jamar Chase and T. Higgins demand a trade.
Oh, my God. You smoking ding-dongs, man.
All right, let's go home.
If you put Burrow in San Diego, wherever that team is now, he begins smash just like Herbert does.
Nope, Super Bowl champs.
Nope. Super Bowl champs.
San Diego is so whack. They don't even got their own stadium, though. They don't even respect themselves.
That's a different argument.
Lames. They don't even got their own city. Lames.
Well, that's a different argument, but that's also true.
All right, let's go home. James, I appreciate you putting to the pod, man.
Appreciate it.
Anytime you're in Arizona, pull up.
Yeah, I'm down.
George, I appreciate you coming to the pod again. Anytime you in Arizona, pull up too. All right, everybody, follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a good holidays. No episode next week. That's a sneak this. Pow, 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 pow. All right, let's go.